Alright, hey guys. It's all about Arahan tonight. Well, I guess Naestra is a little bit unavoidable, but you know, we're going to try to ignore it as best we can. Well, I guess Naestra is a little bit unavoidable, but you know, so there. So that's Naestra and that's Arahan. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm all about Arahan. I don't really dig Naestra. I think Arahan's the cool sister. Naestra's just like holding her back. So yeah, and why does Naestra get to drive all the time? Arahan has to like just sit on the back of the dragon and just kind of like holding her back. So yeah, and why does Naestra get to drive all the time? Arahan, nobody puts me in the corner of the dragon and just kind of like holding her back. So yeah, and why does Naestra get to drive all the time? Nah, I relate to the corner of the dragon and just kind of like holding her back. So yeah, and why does Naestra get to drive all the time? Yeah, sorry guys. Oh. There we go, that should be better. One mercy is enough, you don't want double mercy. Thanks, Nicholas. Actually, I can eat triple mercy.
You are deep in the hostile lands of the Druki, but the forest of the Witchwood provides you with sanctuary in this bleak realm. The weave here is dangerously out of balance, as is the case in many other forests of the world. Bring life.
And Naestra actually got an update. Is let me just check if the embargo is up yet. I think there's an embargo until like 3 PM England time. So I'm not sure if we're past that yet. No, I don't think it's over yet. We'll just check when that is. So it's now 5 AM. It must be 3 PM tomorrow. It's ages away. Unless they just have forgotten to update it or something. I'll just check if the patch notes are up. Oh yeah, patch notes are up, cool. Actually, maybe we should just have a quick look at that before we get started. Cool picture. Nah, I probably should, if I'm going to do anything, I should probably time out and have a video, do a video about it. But yeah, they didn't update Naestra, but there was a bug that was making it so that a bunch of the should play Naestra now. Yeah, I kind of think actually I should just quickly check some things with the patch notes, but actually maybe should we do like I was gonna say I could do like a double stitch, like split the stream and do like a little checking out the patch notes thing first and then start the campaign. But I don't know, maybe we should do, maybe I'll just do a short stream. We'll play a couple hours of Sisters and then maybe I'll jump offline and do a video or something about the patch notes, because yeah, I'm pretty keen to like comment on the patch notes and stuff. But yeah, there was like 11 ancillaries that stopped working apparently in Warhammer 2 that you could get in Warhammer 1 but you can't get in Warhammer 2. And so yeah, apparently they fixed those. So it's not like Naestra got an update or anything, but 11 ancillaries is quite a lot. So, you know, I'm thinking it could make a bit of a difference. So I think it's definitely going to be worth doing another Naestra campaign.
What would you have of me?
It just depends what they are. Like, if they're like
we fight for the
like the Dark Elf ancillaries are crazy, you know, like they like game changing, you know, like some of the Dark Elf ones. So if Norsca has ones that are as powerful as that, they could completely change the campaign. But yeah, I mean they may not. I mean, it's unlikely that they're as powerful as the Dark Elf ones, but you know, like Dark Elves have one that gives you +10 to relations with all factions, and you can get multiples of it and stack it. They have ones that gives you +10. They have two different ones that gives you a +10% to slave income. You know, it's just, yeah, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I doubt that the Norsca one's going to be as impactful as that, but it'd be interesting to, you know, check out what they are. Yeah, we saw the buff to Arcane ages ago, but it was bugged, it wasn't working, so I need to check out whether it actually works or not. It wasn't working in the, like, when I checked it, I don't know, 5 hours ago and it wasn't working. So yeah, I was actually going to make a video about it, but yeah, it doesn't work, so. But I mean, I haven't checked it since it just woke up now, unless maybe there was a patch when I was asleep or something, a little mini patch.
Sisters of Twilight! Hand of the forest!
Hunters for Athel Lauren!
Near the deep wood! Asray Mage!
Just want to try to take like no damage at all in this fight if possible. Man, I've been having so much bad luck with Ranald lately. Like literally every time I gamble I lose. It's pretty it seems a bit unfair in my opinion.
Your command?
Alright.
Ever ready. Wild Riders.
Sisters of Twilight! Guardians of Lauren! Sisters of Twilight! It is destined!
As you say, Deepwood Cavalry! Ever ready!
Glorious!
Right!
Sent by Orion!
Hurry! Riders, attack! Forever loyal!
Dawn and doubt!
Quickly! Ride them down!
War is tragedy!
Oh, that charge, how shit was that? I just fucked that right up.
Now! Ride!
The season of war!
Wild Riders! Swiftly! Swift! At once! At speed!
Sisters of Twilight!
Go! With haste!
Naestra and Arahan!
Forever loyal! Ready for battle! Your orders!
Sisters of Twilight!
As you say! Hurry!
Hey Maxi. Can we play read the patch notes so I don't have to watch Mercy play the worlds? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I always get confused about what makes good viewership. Like if I was you, I'd rather talk about the patch notes, but I don't know. I did advertise this as an Arahan stream, so I feel like I have to like kind of follow through with that. So yeah, I'm gonna do at least a couple of hours of Arahan, and then we're gonna do some patch note stuff. Yeah, the plus 3% we put missile strength and weapon strength. I've checked it out like multiple times and it never worked. Last time I checked it was about 6 hours ago and it didn't work. So I don't know. I haven't checked it out now, but if you want, I can do. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, we'll play some more Arahan first, and then we'll check out the Arahan patch notes.
My bow hungers! Taste my bow! Harmony warfare! Moving as one!
By Kurnos!
Just get some XP on the Hawks and the Stags. Yeah, I had a quick look over them. We got them a little bit earlier, but we weren't allowed to talk about it because of the embargo. Scavenge specific followers and banners were available to more characters. Naestra got 11 new ancillaries that they lost after game 1. Repents is no longer missing a top line skill. Lionhearted. Repents can no longer access Lewin's unique Hippogryphonite skill. Alice's White Lion trait now properly reduces upkeep of tracing units. Eltharians Break the Walls now applies its armor benefit to Mistwalkers with shields. Oh yeah, Helm and Gorst got lesser raised dead for corpse carts and mortis engines. So that's a pretty cool like faction ability. Sort of like the Sisters, how their Hawks get that extra spell. Helm and Gorst's corpse carts and mortis engines get a lesser raised dead bound spell on the unit. So yeah, I thought that was particularly. I'm not going to play Helm and Gorst, but I thought that was particularly cool. You know, because we might see more of that in future. I'm sure there's other little things, but those are just the few. Those are just the things that stood out to me because they kind of relate to campaigns that I'm planning on playing or whatever.
Eradicate them, root and branch. The Sisters of Twilight.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the skills should be really interesting, but I just don't see how it's going to work. I need to test it out properly. This pageant of strikes. So Grey Leader Pete's. So minus 20 reload skill, minus 20 range. So you kind of like come up to a ranged unit, I guess a powerful ranged unit because you want to use it on someone that's going to be worthwhile. You use it, reduces their reload skill, so they DPS essentially drops by a little bit because they can't shoot as fast. and also depletes their ammunition, so they can't shoot for as long. So they're going to sort of shoot less effectively and for a shorter amount of time. Yeah, I don't know. And then as you kill units, you're going to deplete their ammunition further. So I don't know. It's potentially going to help you like drop the balance power faster with a lot of ranged units, but you can only do it to 3 individual units. So it's I don't know. I don't know which one of these is better. I think probably go to the bottom one. Well, you probably are charging it as well, you know. Yeah, Nicholas. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing. Like, if you why reduce the ammunition of the unit if you can't just kill it because it's only 75 range. But you know, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I agree. I can't really see how it's going to be that awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Skulls for the skull throne, says Tom. Good work.
The unbridled glory of battle. When do we fight?
Only when necessary.
Arbonis enchant. Kra Fraxina.
And
Harmony has prevailed.
so it was 300. Alright, I want to get some heroes ASAP, but yeah, we're gonna wait a little while. The AI always has the skirmish mode on, meaning like they're running while you charge. The only way I see that skill working is if your tree is caught in a blob and the archers are far too close to him. Yeah, well, treeman in a blob is kind of like a thing.
Aerial sees all.
You can get it on branch wraiths as well, not just on treeman. Hey, Nurgles. Oh, no problem, man. Yeah. It's always nice to have you in chat, but yeah, okay, I understand you can't be at every stream, that's fine. But it's good to have you back. So yeah, so we're going for Hag Hall. %. 80% sounds good to me. I don't know if they'll... Yeah, I hope they get successful. Alright, so we're in range to reinforce. That's good.
A season of peace. A season of waste.
Excuse me. No, I should have taken us over the intern. We should be able to win, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to do the siege afterwards. See, I feel like I should do this. I should just, yeah, I feel like I should just auto-resolve this because yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should fight it. I mean, the auto resolve looks pretty good, but in my current Dark Elf campaign, I got Malice 18 and Hellebron 27. Ladder by endlessly second great arena and hero actioning it. Yeah, nice. That's pretty much what I do, except I do it around the other way. I reckon the other way is better because you can get Hellebron. I think the earliest I've got Hellebron is like on turn 4. Like, so if you're like super lucky, you can actually get it super early. But even if you're not super lucky, I find you usually get Hellebron around like turn like 8 to 12 kind of thing, like pretty early. And that means that you can then get Malice, turn 16 or turn 18 or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Then that's just how I try and do it. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you can't get Malice that early because you don't have the money to bribe. You need to bribe him a lot to get his thing up. And I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's an advantage to going for Malice first because then you let Hellebron conquer the area more, so you get more stuff out of her. But then, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's interesting. Go the other way around. People don't have any damaging spells. I watched what do you call it? That's basically how I get Hellebron. I just sack Great Arena and do hero things on it as well. But yeah, you can usually get it really fast unless she takes Great Arena. If Hellebron captures Great Arena, I find that stuffs it up for some reason. I don't know if it's because she then shares a border with you or what it is, but yeah, I find it takes a few. She'll still get her pretty early, but you might get it till like turn 20 or something, but yeah. It seems I prefer Malice first, just so he can't drag me to war with every faction he and I encounter. Hellebron can wait because I don't have to ally with her except by choice. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I love Hustle because he's just so jolly, like Santa Claus, that brings COVID rather than presents. I don't know what that means, but it sounds funny. I wonder if we're going to be hidden when our allies come on the field. It'd be nice if we could have all of our units hidden except for our... I think if Hellebron gets more settlements, she counts as being stronger. Yeah, I feel like, with Hellebron, that's the other thing too. With Hellebron, I feel like she always gets stronger. Whereas I find Malice, if you just leave him for a while, sooner or later he screws up anyway, so it's all good, basically. Alright, everyone's hidden. Yep, alright, so we should be able to just screw around with this army now.
At speed!
Arahan and Naestra.
Your orders!
Any long range? What's their longest range unit? Oh, they don't really have any long range units.
Flatten them!
We can shoot them from outside of their range, yeah.
Ride! Forever loyal! Swiftly!
Sisters of Twilight.
With haste!
Bringing harmony.
Awaiting orders!
Sisters of Twilight.
Your command! Protectors of
They
the
need to
forest!
do much damage against the
Cavalry! Without delay! Orders acknowledged!
Taste my bow.
As you say! Raiders, to battle! Ever ready!
Dawn and dusk!
Like the wind! Quickly now! It shall be done! Hunters! Swift!
Guided by the wind!
Hurry! Ride! Without delay! Like the wind!
Seizing the position!
Swiftly! At once! At speed! Quickly now! Let's hunt!
Yeah, I'm not sure if I should be putting there on big shot or little shot.
Armed and ready! For Our Lady! Understood!
War is tragedy!
Riders of Apple Lauren! For Apple Lauren! With haste!
Season of wrath!
Hurry! At once! Ever ready!
Sisters of Twilight!
Deepwood Cavalry!
Sisters of Twilight!
Ready to ride!
That wasn't bad.
At speed!
Ah, crap.
Hunters!
I'll probably just start feeding him into our army now.
We grow restless! Glory to the eternal realms! We stand
Actually, I really should
without delay! Swiftly!
Sisters of Badassery, indeed. It's all about the Sisters of Badassery. Whoa, dudes.
Riders ready! Armed and ready! Ride! Hold fire! Swift!
Sisters of Twilight!
this didn't work.
At pace!
Fraxina.
Children of Arahan! They will die!
Chance.
For Lady Ariel! Eternal God! At once! Quickly! Riders! Ever ready! For the Blade Guard! At once! Straight away! Yes! We accept! Children of Athelward! Hurry! Wild Riders! Ever ready! Ready for orders! At speed! Blade Guard! By Kernos! Faster! Blade Guard! For Isha!
For these chance.
Your orders? Tell them! Wild Riders! At once!
Oh shit, man, the poor players got fucked. Yeah, oh well.
Five sons of Kernos! For Our Lady! To battle! Armed and ready! Bows of Athelloren! For Eldrazor! Blade Guard!
For these chance.
If you ever keep blowing up the arena, the only thing that can occupy it are a rebel army. No. After you sack it, it's their turn, and then they can occupy it. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Hellebron comes and occupies it. But you can, but if you have a scout, you can use your sorceress to sort of scout and see what Hellebron's doing. And if you think that she's going to go for it, you can just maintain your siege over the end turn instead of actually sacking it. So that's kind of like one way to go.
Hand of the forest! My
Cool.
bow hungers!
It would be better if you actually survived, but. Tom was angry someone stole his fucking chain axe. Grabs his demonic sword instead. Psh, charges it out the door on a juggernaut. The game is an eternal match of 4D. The Chaos Gods play against each other. Yeah, the Chaos Gods, like, don't they have like eternal battles on the plains of something or other, and they just have like massive armies that just fight each other every day, and then they like all of the mortals and demons and everything die, and then they all just get brought back to life again. To fight and die all over again. Alright, so yeah, we took a bit of damage. Yeah, that Hawk Rider's damage was totally unnecessary. And I could have healed the sisters. Yeah, a little bit, few little errors there. Unfortunately, these things don't get equipped, do they? No. Yeah, I should have put that point in there last time. Didn't think about it properly. Oh well. Now, I feel like this theoretically should be possible, but we're a bit low on ammo. Probably should have tested this first. Actually, no, I think I did test it. And I think, yeah, I think I did test it. I think it worked fine. But, in the auto resolve, we lost heaps of units. I think that was the plan. Yeah, so we can auto resolve it, but we'll lose heaps of units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 units of archers. They should be able to pretty much wreck all this stuff. I don't mean MercytheMad, I don't mean raise, I mean sack it. If you do that every turn there, I won't grab it. If the two among armies that stood next to the arena turn after turn means anything. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but in my experience, they do grab it. Like, not the Mung, usually Helebron. But not all the time. Maybe, I don't know, I've done it a lot of times. I pretty much, that's how I always start my Dark Elf campaigns. I always just sack arena every turn for about 5 or 6 turns at least, usually. And yeah, probably about 1/3 to half of the time, Helebron occupies it after I've sacked it. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I can guarantee that she does occupy it, but not all the time. And when she doesn't, then everything's fine, and you get to Confederate it really early. But if for some reason she does occupy it, then that stuff's at the Confederation. You don't get her for a while, but you still get her, like, you know, on like turn 19 or 20 or something. It's not like ages. But yeah, but you can go for quite a while without her occupying it, which is what you want. And yeah, it's hard to know what to do, because she might not occupy it anyway, and then if you miss out on the sack, you've wasted your XP. But then if you don't occupy it and she occupies it, then that screws you. So it's like, yeah. It's right at the start of the campaign though, so like it's quite often like turn 4 or 5 that she occupies it. So you can always just restart if that happens. That's usually what I do. Alright, I think we're out of range of the towers. Move down here a bit. And then we've got the sisters over here.
Hand of the forest!
Cool.
Deepwood cavalry! Hold fire!
Turn off their hold fire. My game Hellebrim was too busy killing the Deadwood Sentinels and not attacking Gron. Oh, okay. Yeah, though that's another random element, I guess. What the fuck are they shooting? Oh, they're just shooting. Right? Yeah, in my game she usually attacks Gron, but yeah. The ideal thing is when she like tries to attack Gron and gets just wrecked on like turn 2, and then you can just confederate her really early. What the hell does Solms mean? The new Confefe thing? Confefe thing? I don't know what that means. I don't know. There's too many words in there. I don't understand any of those words that you said. Oh, Tom Solms summons flesh hounds. Yeah, it's like understanding Tom's words is a bit of a special thing. Dark Elves got humiliated less than 100 Wood Elves to kill 480 emo teenagers. Oh, is this wall still not here anymore? Oh wait up, does that work? You used to be able to shoot through this wall at like a certain angle.
Blade guard! Immediately! With the foot! This instant! At once!
Oh yeah, I should turn off the timer, shouldn't I? I like to leave the timer on for these siege battles because otherwise I can just cheese them infinitely, you know. Whereas the timer gives you a little bit of like time pressure. That's kind of why I like generally leave it on. But yeah, I mean you could give even more cheese if you don't have it on, I guess. I wonder if I put.
Harmony! Warfare! It is destined!
Archers ready! Orders understood!
Sisters of Twilight! Ariel shows the way!
Alright, so let's say we stop fucking. Bro. Chill out.
For the weed!
Alright. So the sisters should do pretty good damage, I would imagine.
Guided by the
I'm not
wind.
sure if a high angle is good or not. Probably the low angle is better.
Glorious!
Oh no, that does fine. That's my girl. That's Arahan. So yeah, the stream is all about Arahan. In practical terms, it means no difference. Basically, we're just going to do whatever we would normally do. But I'm just going to constantly talk about how Arahan's better than Naestra. That's my plan anyway.
For harmony! For the hunt!
Feels like the first hit is the best one. Yeah. So maybe we should just do like one volley into each unit with Arahan and then use archers to finish the rest off. No, wrong unit, bro.
Order!
With a melted 2. How much damage she got? Yeah, she got a bit of damage. No, that'll do.
Season of war!
Blade guard! With haste! Tireless!
I can shoot over there. Oh yeah, nice. I always get Hellebron. Like if I don't I try and get it Hellbrun super early. If I don't get it super early, I just restart because it's pretty easy to get it super early. So I just don't accept anything else, basically. I mean, maybe if I was playing on stream, I wouldn't restart because it's a bit shit restarting. But if I was playing by myself, I'd certainly restart until I got it. It's not like, and you get it like 60% of the time, I'd say, like really early. If you just sack Grond, and you just so turn one, you declare war, and turn one first you move into Grond's territory to trespass, get a couple extra points with Hellbrun from that. Then you declare war on Grond and attack Great Arena. Also on turn one, you get a non-aggression pact with the Hmong, so the green dudes don't bother you, the green Norskins, because they can be annoying. And then every turn you just try to get like non-aggression pact. Oh, you got non-aggression pact already. Sorry, you try to get military access early, and then try to get like defensive and all that.
Seizing the position. Taste my bow.
Alright, you can save your ammo for a bit. You guys have a shot. Yeah, I'll be doing. Oh, actually, I don't know. No, I'm probably gonna do a lock here. What is this working? Oh, that's slowly getting there. Yeah, I don't know. I want to do a Mother Malekith. Like, Malekith's probably my favorite, but I'm kind of on this Lockyer trip at the moment. So probably Lockyer will be my first Dark Elf campaign. But the Lockyer one may not work. So if the Lockyer one doesn't work, then fuck. That's pretty shit. If the Lockyer campaign doesn't work, then the next one will be Malekith. Oops. Oh, no, that's so right. So that's why it's different for me, Nicholas. So you don't secure Iron Mountains first. So if you want to get her super fast, you don't conquer anything. You just literally just sack Grond. And then only after you get Hellbrun, then you get Iron Mountains. But yeah, sorry, you just say your way. But that's the way I do it anyway. I just farm the rebellions and farm Grond until I get Hellbrun, and then I take Iron Mountains. Hey, Mirror. Well, it doesn't matter whether it's stupid or not, Nicholas. It works. I can demonstrate it. Like, theories are all well and good, but if you can actually do it in game, then that's better, isn't it? I know, we'll do a Malekith stream sometime and I'll show you. Actually, no, I already did it. I already did it in that stream. Check out the last Malekith stream. I'm pretty sure we got her on, like, I don't know, turn 10 or turn 13 or something. Like pretty early. I mean, it was turn 8. I can't remember. It's like pretty early. And it works perfectly fine. But it's, I don't know, it's just my playstyle, I guess. I like to go for not expansion and go for leveling heroes instead. And then kind of bust out a bit once you've got your heroes sorted. Yeah, I feel like we're running out of ammo. This whole situation. So I don't know if I want to use the Sisters ammunition anymore because they're just at that 55-ish or 50-ish level. So, you know, I'll start losing. The Endless Rebellions will never blow up Nagron. Just stay there with your half stack and just kill the rebels. So you confederate Hellebron, and then you give Hellebron like a half stack, and then Hellebron kind of zigzags back and forth, taking out rebels. Plus the extra money that you get from the rebels should keep you afloat even if you're a little bit in the negative. And then and that's when Malekith goes and confederate, and then Malekith goes around a circle and takes all the territories one after another. It's a little bit tricky, but yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's a very early campaign too, so if it doesn't work, you can just restart. It's pretty easy to do it though. I've like done it numerous times. I mean, it's not easy to do, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a bad strategy or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe it's too hard, but or whatever. But yeah, I find it's good. But yeah, I feel like you watch one of my strategies, or I tell you about one of my strategies, and then you try it once. You presumably don't do it exactly the same way that I do it. Then you declare that it doesn't work, and then that's it. But it's like, it clearly does work because I've done it numerous times. But yeah, no, I can't deal with the campaign with Hellebron as my cranky neighbor, so I just don't do that. I don't play it unless I just restart if that happens. But I find, like, yeah, if you just don't conquer Iron Mountains and you just sack Grond, you pretty much always get Hellebron early, I find. But you know, your mileage may vary. Nicholas says it doesn't work that way for him. No, you've already got Hellebron. You use Hellebron like to farm the rebels because you've already confederated her. Like, you should be able to get so you just farm Grond for a bit and then you should be able to get Hellebron like super early. Your start, like Hellebron's one of your lords basically to start with. You just get her like super early. Yeah, I got the patch notes a few days ago, Murray, so I had a look through them already. I just wasn't allowed to talk about it because of the... Yeah, I was thinking about like do another hour or so of this, and then I'll do a couple of hours of patch notes checking out or something. Or maybe I actually don't need 2 hours of patch notes. Or maybe I'll do 3 hours of Sisters, and then we'll do an hour of patch notes checking out. Maybe I can try and somehow like make a video at the same time as do a stream or something. Alright, well, I don't know about all this. Maybe I could try and break some of these units with I like a little flying goon squad. It's pretty cool. Fireball missed us and got their own troops. Suckers. Oh yeah, actually maybe that's it. Maybe it's the power level thing. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. But yeah, that was sort of another part of my plan, is to get Nurgle's Chosen was saying, I wonder if it comes from the positive relations from sacking Grind or from the power level. I think I assumed it was from the power level, but I assumed it was from the power level of recruiting, because I'm recruiting every turn. But yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, it's probably from the power level you get from upping Malekith's level. And you're upping the sorceress's level as well, so when you pop her into your army, you can get that. Plus, you can always just pop out an extra Lord if you want, just for one turn. What else? Yeah, so you're leveling up the sorceress, leveling up Malekith, so you're getting power level from that. You're recruiting every turn. And then as soon as you've got your level tier 2 barracks built, you can pop out 2 masters, chuck them in your army as well if you want, and level them up, so then your power level's going up even more. And the masters, I think it might be helpful for getting Malice as well, but you really need money for Malice, I think. So yeah, I don't know, maybe a good idea would be just to save money on your buildings and not spend too much and just waste that money on Malice.
Do your worst.
Well, not waste it, but you know. So yeah, I think my theory was to hold this one.
Keep your filthy hands off.
To block off Elithanar, and maybe we'll take this one as well, and that one. So we'll take these 3, and then we'll use those 2 as a sack city, because these 2 are quite close together. So hopefully we can sack both in the one turn and power level Arahan. We won't worry about leveling up Naestra. We'll just leave her because she's shit. Oh yeah, so Wood Elves have more powerful ambush now. That was another thing in the patch notes that I didn't know if I noticed really.
How I enjoyed that.
Merathi Confederated a faction right next to you, and Elithanar is in hot pursuit. I find Elithanar is not so bad as Malekith, because he just kind of like gets up there with like one army, and then you've got like 2 armies up there, or your army's really powerful, and you just auto-resolve him to death a lot of the time. But also because he'll be like, usually when I run into him, it's like when I'm conquering that other stuff to the south that's not quite built up yet. So I don't really mind if he maybe sacks it or whatever, and then so you can like sucker him into sacking something or whatever, and then he gets vulnerable for you to attack him. But yeah, I don't know. He's a bit scary for sure, but But yeah, I find when he attacks you in Nagaron, it's not so bad because he's far away from all of his support. Kill the hag, indeed. But yeah, that's a good point, Noodles. Yeah, it might be the power leveling that does it. I want to start a Malekith campaign now. What do we want to level up first with these guys? I'm kind of thinking about arrows. I mean, lightning strike's always good. How do you find the tree? Oh, Gabriel Bridges. What are you doing here? Yeah, I really like them. I'm loving all of it. But yeah, I especially love the Wood Elves update. It's really awesome. I know everyone's like super keen on the Throt update, but so we probably don't need this guy anymore, do we?
Awaiting bloodshed. Season smile upon us.
But I don't know, I just like elves more than I don't like Skaven very much, hey. So yeah. Greetings, Grudge Creeper, says Tom. Amazing, Tom. His name is right there and you still fucked it up. Oh dear. Having coffee, you decided to watch the Total War. So you're live. Oh, okay, so you're not streaming at the moment? Yeah. Well, welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, I'm liking the sisters. They're good. I just the gameplay that I think they made an effort to do that specifically with this one. How they've given the sisters the whole aerial combat theme, made their aerial units really powerful and really fun. So it's just like when you start a sisters campaign, you've got a couple of cool units with those Hawk Riders, and it just makes it a fun, different campaign, even just because of that alone, even regardless of their death mechanic. Kind of like, and the same with Dryka. When you start with Dryka, she's just fun, and totally different when you start off with her, she can actually do melee stacks with her melee dryads and stuff. So, yeah, it's good. I'm a little later, just coming back from the gym recently. Oh, okay, no worries. Drake's been my total favourite bike so far, to be honest. Yeah, Drake's pretty fun. She's pretty fun. I love her start position as well. I don't really like the sisters. I don't really like Nagaroth, sorry. I kind of want to migrate once I've healed the forest a bit, I think. People play as Archeon when Sigurd exists. They put in a new skill that gives Archeon's units plus 3% damage per experience rank. So when they're max rank, they get like 30% extra damage. So I guess the new meta for playing as Chaos is to start as Archeon and then recruit the others. But I don't think it works. It didn't work when I tested it.
The Sisters of Twilight.
Unless they patched it. I didn't notice. No patch came on the press copy overnight, like in the last 24 hours, did it? I didn't notice anything. So, should we build growth or something here? Income. No. I want growth. Growth. 500. Yeah, 500 is pretty cheap. Oh, this guy's growth too. Glade Riders. Eagle Riders, Glade Guard. Oh, this one seems heaps better. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Yeah, it's really cool that you can get rid of cities now. Yeah, I think it's a cool change for Archeon, but I mean, I don't think it overcomes the fact that the Chaos campaign's just really not fun. Still, you know, that's still, you know, that's still a factor. Maybe I'll just hire another lord over here now. Three turns. What's this give us? $4,000. Yeah, all those unusable build slots are a bit rough. I kind of want to make another army so I can start recruiting more dudes. How much is it going to cost me? 815. It's pretty expensive. Or go Spellweaver. Oh, we can get a knowledgeable one. Rotted. Yeah, screw it. Dryads are kind of like berserkers, get lots of them. Yeah, the Dryads are pretty fun. They wreck those early game Empire infantry. It's actually really fun to play. Kind of like when you first play like dwarves, when like back in Warhammer 1 when you're doing that quest where you go up towards where you're going up towards the crystal mines place, and you get that quest where you have to fight the goblins in the underway, but all you've got is dwarf warriors, and it's just like it's kind of like the Roman legions or something. You're just wheeling all these regiments of dwarf warriors around. No, I don't know. I like the change that they did with the outposts, because before they made... I mean, I'm not saying that they're necessarily great, but I think that they're not meant to be great. Like, the whole point is that it's all meant to be focused around the forests. So I think that what's going on here? We're going to have to pay, probably.
Ariel sends us.
I didn't like this, but...
Duty, adventure.
Yeah, that should do the job. Droids is a shit post early game, and I never build for early game. Oh yeah, I probably wouldn't spec into them, but you still hire them because they're so powerful, and then you just get rid of them as your level, like as the game progresses.
My lord, a rival power desires.
No, I do not believe that I will. Hey Dal, how you going?
Serene Naestra.
Tempestuous Arahan.
Titan's better.
Show me a foe.
Patience, sister.
Oh, we can hire dryads here. That's cool. Alright, so that should give us pretty good growth.
Blade is sharp.
My spirit
So we can
is
pump up our
strong.
witchwood. Yeah, we can,
A season of peace.
yeah, it's got a cool you can abandon these settlements as well, so you can sort of like screw around. Well, you can, like, for example, you can like attack and sack the, I mean, you can attack and raise it, so you'll get like 5 healing, and then 1 per turn after that. But then you can then, like, next turn you can occupy it, and you can spend the extra money to occupy it. So, you know, you can do it that way, or you can be holding something and then, like, sack it, you know, get rid of it yourself and still get the healing. I don't know.
Itching
Yeah,
for
there's a few
fresh
different ways to, like,
battle.
play around with it.
Ariel's legion
Excuse me.
grows weary. Spreading harmony.
Yeah, I like this little, we got a nice little stack here. Actually,
Twin
probably
defenders of the glades.
save some money there.
Together as one.
I don't know this Great Eagle, it's kind of a bit shit, but it's sort of good actually.
I have an
And these
arrow
stag
for
knights are
every-
pretty expensive. But they are quite good. Yeah, I got rid of them last time straight away just to save money, but I know they're kind of fun to use, and I thought, yeah, maybe I'll just keep them for a while. Yeah, we need to get some cash so we can build some more buildings. We need 4,000. Fuck the outposts, fuck the garrisons, fuck their one build slot, fuck their effects, fuck their fucking nerfs to the fucking fight. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think the Wood Elves are like heaps more fun now. Like they're like super better. I don't know about their like overall power level, about how easy it is to win the game. I literally never try to win the game anyway, so it's not really, you know, relevant to me. But in terms of how much fun they are to play, yeah, I think they're like heaps more fun. Is this
My vision
gonna be a
predicts
problem?
failure. When do we fight?
Maybe.
Only when necessary.
No, it should be alright. Moxie, yes, let the rage take over. You're 2 caps locks away from becoming the new Tom. Indeed. The new Tom. Wrong. There can be only one, says Tom. Indeed, that's right.
This is the life.
Yeah, it's not really a level. It's not really an issue about power level. Like that wasn't the problem with the Wood Elves. Like the problem was that their whole campaign was just screwed up. You know, it wasn't Wood Elf. And like, yeah, everyone got really angry about it when they first created the Wood Elves, like back in Warhammer 1, because they essentially became this like swallow the world faction, which was completely at odds with their like, you know, both their lore background and how they were intended to actually play. So it was just, yeah, it was really bad. And now they're fixed, you know, now they are like this cool isolationist like faction, and they've got their own kind of storyline going on, and it's, yeah, it's cool.
We never miss.
I mean, yeah, for maybe you're a bit disadvantaged in the late game, but yeah, I think the majority of people spend their time playing in the early game. The majority of people spend the majority of their time playing in the early game, you know. And now the early game is a lot more interesting with those like quests and all that stuff.
Sisters of Twilight.
Arahan has a good killer instinct. I can respect that, even if he is an elf. Exactly. It's true. There can be only one Tom. I did the science on that myself. Says that. Nice. confirmed. Dal's scientifically confirmed it. Using science. So it must be true. Azray Mage, indeed. We need to get you to do some Azray magic. Stop talking about it and do some actual magic.
Wild riders, protectors of the forest.
I'm not going to gamble because every single time I lose, even though because 12 out of 30 is less than 50%, you would assume, like, you know, chances are it'll go up. But no, it'll go down. Oh, maybe starting then it's 25, so it's only 12 out of 25, so I haven't got that high of a chance to go up, I guess. So one sister pets puppies and the other punts them across the room. Arahan's like wild and bloodthirsty, basically. I don't think she's like evil per se. She's just like more savage. She's like the savage aspect of the Wood Elves. Has anyone seen the Slain comics? Slain's like this like Celtic barbarian who like slaughters dudes with his axe. He's like, and I think his catchline is like, he did not think it too many. It's like, you know, he went into the camp and slaughtered every man, woman, and child, over 1,000 Romans dead. He did not think it too many. That's kind of like his deal. Yeah, I think we fucked up here. Get in there, Eagle. Yeah, we should have had the Eagles doing their thing a bit earlier.
Sisters of Twilight!
Your orders.
Oh, missed it. Would have been so good.
Hunting my foes! Ariel, expect!
Prepare
Whoops.
with haste.
The season of war! Sisters of Twilight!
Ah,
Like the wind.
Sword and staff!
Orders received. Ever ready.
Orders understood!
Wild riders. For Apple Lauren. Dauntless Azray. Archers ready.
Guided by the wind! For Ariel! Sisters of Twilight! For harmony! For the hunt!
Understood. Eternal Guard. Blade Guard. Attack! Athan Lauren! For Eldrazor!
Bringing harmony!
We stand ready! Let's hunt! We accept!
come on.
Aim is true!
Surely we're getting there.
Ariel!
There we go.
Duty observed!
Blade Guard! Now! For Ariel! For Ariel! I! Yes! I! Bowman, ready?
You've really got to heal those.
Down the horn!
Really let those hawks heal a bit. Nicholas says, at all caps, this rework isn't the fucking solution to the Wood Elves. How the fuck can they be isolationists when they're able to declare war and charge you and unfucking stop? Well, too bad, Nicholas. This is the solution because this is what happened. So just deal with it, basically. You know? Like, you know, you like one of your choices isn't get a new Wood Elf rework that makes it the way you want it to be. Your only choice is enjoy the rework or don't enjoy the rework. But yeah, I feel like they did a lot of work on the Wood Elves, and it's good. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'm a bit weird, like I said, because I'm not really about winning the campaign. Like, I don't really, you know, like that. How powerful a faction is relative to other factions is not really a concern to me. You know, it's more about how it feels to play the faction. You know, how much fun they are.
They cannot remain a threat. To battle, sister.
We're probably gonna get a rebellion here, aren't we? Oh shit! All right, we're gonna have to put down this rebellion. Yeah.
The work of a true artisan. Serene Naestra.
Tempestuous Arahan.
Exactly, tempestuous Arahan is good. I gamble if I don't have enough mana for the first spell I want to cast. Okay, yeah, that's a good call. Swan Sister. Only gamble if I have less than 10 wins. Well, I usually gamble if it's significantly under than the average. So if the max is 25 and I get 7, then I'll gamble because I'll think, oh, probably I'll get more. But then I always get less. Lisa, does anyone know if there's units you'll be unable to recruit if you own this DLC and not the Realm of the Wood Elves? Yeah, there. Yeah, you won't get dry. I think you don't get Dryka, do you? Do you only get Dryka if you've got the Realm of the Wood Elves? Fuck, I don't know. It's like it's pretty hard to understand. Orion, Durthu, and Dryka, nothing else. Okay, cool. Thanks, Nicholas. Yeah, Dryka's pretty cool though. I wouldn't be surprised if Orion and Durthu are pretty cool now as well, but I haven't really tried to check them out. I quite like the idea of the rework being to stay in the forest and defend them. Yeah, me too, at least. That's what I love about it. That's what I loved about the first, when the Wood Elves first came out. And that's pretty much how I've always played them. I just never worried about conquering the world. I just said, Wood Elves finally got a change. Either way, they're still kind of mad to me, but that's because I hated them on tabletop, so obviously I hate them here as well. Yeah, I don't like Wood Elves aren't really like one of my favorite factions. I just don't dig the aesthetic. I don't like, you know, the whole like lightly armored archers thing. I like my my heavily armored troops, and like, yeah, I like high elves and dark elves because they've got kind of like that armored kind of elites kind of look about them. Whereas the Wood Elves, yeah, they're not my favorite sort of faction, but I still think the gameplay, like even when the first DLC came out, the gameplay was so different from every other race that it was like, yeah, I thought it was really awesome. Like I thought the Wood Elf DLC was amazing when it first came out. Like I had so much fun with it. It was only after that initial honeymoon period of like the first, you know, weekend playing it that maybe you started to not like the way that they went about it a bit, but in terms of just differentness and novelty and everything, and like value of new fresh gameplay, I thought it was a really good DLC, especially initially. But yeah, it's just the outpost system, how you could like make all your dudes like have millions of damage if you conquered everything and stuff. Yeah, the mini campaign was pretty cool as well. You know, that's not a popular opinion these days. No one likes mini campaigns anymore. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. I kind of wish they would do... Oh, I don't know, actually. I kind of like how the idea of the mini campaigns, but Yeah, I can see the argument that it sort of takes away from. Let me just get some money out of somebody just so we can get. Probably should have been paying a bit more attention to. He won't give any money because they're tight. We should have been. Probably should have been making agreements with Tesla. Yeah, they're not going to give us any money there. What if we declare war on all of your enemies? Oh yeah, that's probably a bad idea to do that, but I wanted the money, so it's fine. Oh yeah, I've got a kindred. Actually, yeah, so damn it, so we should do this instead. More loots. I should have saved them for game 3, in my opinion. Or saved Wood Elves for game 3. Do I leave Malice in Dragon Isles or disband him and bring him back to Nagaron? I can't decide. Yeah, disband him and bring him back for sure. I just keep like a half stack there just to kill rebels and give him and feed more slaves. I let the public order go to shit and then just have like a half stack there just killing rebels and getting slaves and leveling up, getting more items and stuff. But yeah, maybe that's probably not optimal. Once you got your money sorted out, obviously. Have you gotten to the point where you got heaps of money? If you got to the point where you don't need to worry about money, you can just have an extra stack sitting there farming rebels. I think that's pretty cool. And I just build more barracks there so I can get more masters. But yeah, just ignore me. That's just the way I play. You're probably not going to enjoy it.
Naestra.
Yeah, alright, so we'll circle back here, kill the rebels, and then we'll get on with our business. Alright, we just encountered Nagaroth. Be like, sorry Alith, this is all our stuff. This is all our magical forest. You can't have any of it. I wonder if they're going to declare war on us now because they Oh yeah, so I didn't even realize that these magical forest things had quests in them. I thought they just had armies. So I was just waiting for them to like build up the full army so I could kill it to get more money, because you get more money if you kill a bigger army. Like, as it says, oh, you got to kill it before it gets too strong, but it was like it doesn't get that strong. So I just like wait till it gets to the maximum strength and kill it. But yeah, apparently if you click on these things beforehand, you actually get like a little like mini dilemma that can give you bonuses and stuff. So it's actually possibly good to do it early.
When do we fight?
Oh man,
When necessary.
it's gonna take like 11 turns for this rebellion to spawn. I ain't got time for that. What about...
I would never let you die.
Nor I you. Order is all. Harmony of spring.
Thrill of the hunt.
Let's just screw it. We'll just...
Our time must not be wasted.
Show me a foe.
Show patience, sister.
There's a bit of drama going on in the chat. Tom's not happy about this. All these Slaneshis. Slaneshi infiltrators. Actually, yeah, Grudges, you're a Slaneshi infiltrator as well, aren't you? You're like a Skaven, Slaneshi Skaven. I didn't even know there were Slaneshi Skaven. Apparently there are.
I crave battle.
Enjoy the respite, Arahan.
So yeah, you wouldn't like that, Tom. We've got Slaneshi Skaven in the chat. Skaven are my favourite faction until Demons of Nurgle get added. If Thankor gets his own laboratory in Game 3, I'm rioting. You're rioting? What, you don't want Thankor to get a laboratory? Or, I don't know, I'm confused. I mean, Slanesh is pretty cool though. Yeah, I mean, Slanesh is where the party's at, isn't it? Prepare for the Dark Crusade, Slaneshis. Poor Tom needs a warband. Yeah, that's true. You need a warband to like inspire. So it's not just you kind of like running around. Yeah, I was trying to find these rebels, but like it doesn't seem to be working. There's too much positive public order going on here. Alright, let's see if we can...
Tempestuous Arahan.
Oh, we got ambushed. That sucks. Slanesh is the best chaos god. Yeah, Slanesh is the party god.
A regrettable necessity.
It will be
Like,
a glorious
Zinch is like the
battle.
nerd god that just studies in his dormitory all the time, you know? And Korn's like the good god of like the football team. You know, they just like go around just being on steroids and like crushing beer cans with their heads and stuff like that. And and Nurgle's like the poor kids that don't have like the nice dorms, you know, that just have like skin conditions and stuff. And then Slanesh is like the, you know, like the cool kids that have the wicked parties and stuff. I don't know. I don't even know what I was talking about then. I was trying to make some like American college, you know, metaphor for Chaos Gods, I guess. Look at this disgusting Skaven army. Look at these disgusting beasts. Ugh. God, I hate Skaven. Putrid. Actually, these guys are pretty cool. But yeah, I hate these things. Like, they're disgusting. They're terrible. I mean, I love them. Like, I'm glad they're in the game. But yeah, I want to kill them. I want to kill all of them. Disgusting ratmen. Like, ratmen are like a really good bad guy, I think. Because you know, like, crush them. And they're so easy to crush too. They're kind of fragile. You can just slaughter them in their millions. Oh dear. Yes, so about that. Is anything armored? I don't think anything's really that armored anyway. I'll put it on this end, I guess. Actually, no, just put it on that. Something like that.
Children of Ethel Lawrence! Ready to fire! Blaze guard! Archers ready!
Just do like this like perfect ambush setup, and then like they'll just do something different to what I think they'll do, and it'll just ruin everything.
Blaze guard! For the eternal realms! Bowman ready! Dauntless Azray!
Where do we want these? Just want them over here, maybe. Somewhere Malala's having a laugh. Sinch is that guy who's playing semantics all the time. Oh, what? Let me see this stuff. Not you too. Nothing beats the straightforward nature of smashing. Yeah. Corn's pretty good. It's giving it so much love and care than all the other factions. Yeah, Skaven and it was like, yeah, it was. I feel like it was vampires in the first game, and now it's like Skaven. Yeah, I guess they could also be Slaanesh saying smashing. I had the best chariot on the tabletop with 20. It was 23-0 with a pure Slaanesh build. Okay. I don't know much about the tabletop, especially the current state of the game. My tabletop knowledge is about 23 years old, so it's probably not too relevant anymore. But yeah, it's like speed is a bit of a theme of Slaanesh, isn't it? Skulls for the Skull Throne. Indeed, let's get it on. Yeah, I can put these guys here.
Sisters of Twilight! Glorious! Sisters of Twilight!
Never ready!
These things are gonna wreck us so bad.
Naestra and
Yeah, check it out.
Deepwood Mage! In Dawn's name! Impose order! Dusk's decree! War is tragedy!
Play God! Understood! Understood!
Ariel expects! Duty observed!
It is done! Hurry! Eternal God! By Canon! Our bows are yours! For the eternal realms! Straight away! Glade Guard! Defenders of Athelloren! Raiders to battle!
Awaiting orders!
Right!
Oops.
Attack!
Move.
Let's up! Quickly now! Understood!
Oh man, it's a bit unpredictable sometimes.
Glade Guard!
Yeah.
Faster! Dauntless Azrael! Glade Guard! Ever ready! At speed!
Dawn and dusk!
Our bows are yours! To war!
Yeah, something like that. Nurgle's chosen COVID 40k. Change is where it's at, says Flan. No, there's a few different dissenting opinions here. I think pretty much all the gods are represented, except for Khorne. Well, like Khorne's represented by Tom, I guess. That's all the representation Khorne really needs. Were you ever on a couple of forums back in the day, Warhammer or Portent? No. Wary Hammer or Portent? No, I wasn't, sorry, Bill. High movement, armor piercing units. Okay. Sneeze on them and they die though. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's not really my style. So yeah, Nurgle's probably like more like my style. I like slow, tough things, you know. But yeah, that's not really good in war. Being fast and doing a lot of damage is what it's all about.
I enjoyed that.
Which yeah, I get mixed up sometimes. Wait, is it Nurgle and Slaanesh that hate each other, or Slaanesh and Khorne that hate each other? See you, Great Book of Grudges. Nice, thanks for joining the chat. Your chosen have been growing a lot. Yeah, they've been growing a lot. Thanks. See you. Yeah, so I'm a bit tired today. Again, I'm not tired. I'm just like a bit like low, like not very amped up, I guess. They're like amp up. I don't know if that did anything.
Make it quick. Make them scream. An arrow in the head. The Sisters of Twilight. The Sisters march.
So, was that it? I thought I was supposed to get like a... Okay, maybe I was wrong. Okay, so it is just a battle. I could have, yeah.
Adventure.
I thought it was like a... Yeah, whatever. Refined eagle bow. Cool. Sure, whatever. Yeah, this Forge of Day thing's not that exciting. Like, I just, you know, you just pick whatever. It doesn't really make too much difference. But the Wood Elf rework in, like, the Wood Elf rework itself, I think is really awesome. Everyone hates Slaanesh. No, but there's two particular like gods that hate each other. Like I think Nurgle hates Tzeentch because Nurgle's all about kind of like death and decay, and Tzeentch is all kind of about like life bursting out of shit all the time and constant change. And like yeah, Nurgle's kind of like entropy and everything's slowing down and stopping and dying, and Tzeentch is all about like kind of this hyperactive growth and change and everything. So yeah, I feel like it's like Nurgle and Tzeentch hate each other, and Khorne and Slaanesh hate each other, but I'm not too sure. I thought there was like the two sets that particularly hated each other. Technically all four hate each other, but it's Khorne versus Tzeentch and Nurgle versus Slaanesh mostly. Oh, okay. So I guess I had it wrong. I thought it was Khorne and Tzeentch. Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe it is, yeah. Khorne hates magic and Tzeentch is all about magic, so that makes sense, yeah. Is there any relation between Khorne and Cain? Yeah, it's sort of like unconfirmed type of thing. Like, there's theories that Cain is like Khorne. There's other theories that Cain's like an aspect of Khorne, or that Cain's like a completely different god that's sort of related, or you know, yeah. I don't know if it's like fully confirmed. Most of the stuff I read from a few years ago was sort of, it was like everyone believes Cain's a totally separate god, but like underneath that there's like a high suspicion that it's actually the same god. That was kind of like the deal for 40k, you know, I don't know, 10 years ago. So I don't know if the fluff's changed a bit since then. Yeah, Nicholas just said it better there. Officially, no, they're just closely themed, but some fluff does suggest that the two are possibly the same deity. Yeah, so that's pretty much how it is.
How I enjoy
Khorne hates them both. Yeah. Khorne hates thoughts beyond Slaanesh. Seems like there's almost never a good reason to take the temporary buff item with the Forge of Death. It's not powerful enough to justify rebuilding it up. Yeah, so does the temporary buff knock it back down to 0? So if it's blue and you take the temporary buff, does then it go back down to green after that? Is that how it works? Okay, so this is all good. So now we want to go to... Oh, what's this down here as well? Planet of Dogs. Planet of Spiders. Red Desert. Oh, it's way at the top there.
Twin defenders of the glades.
Onward!
Together!
Yeah, so basically we're going to come up here. And we could probably get rid of these guys now and get another unit of archers, can't we?
Ariel's will
Sure, we'll pop this.
once more.
Get this going before we waste our money again.
Remain calm.
When do we fight?
Only when necessary.
Yeah. Probably don't even need that big of an army. But see, yeah, now we're kind of in a nice position to be able to just turtle here and just sack these two cities. Maybe go to all of these dark elves up here. Maybe, you know. Actually, yeah, so this area goes... Oh, so the Twisted Glade goes all the way to here. No. Oh, it goes to around here somewhere. That's weird. Like, where's the border? Oh, whatever.
Harmony.
Yeah, I kind of want to heal this place and then go migrate over to where Arahan is and get into some old world action. Temp buff seems to reset to base items regardless of what level it was before. Okay, yeah, that's pretty crap. Corn doesn't hate all magic, just when it is used to steal power, not earned. You can use magic you're born with, mostly fine, just not steal power from others. Okay, I hadn't heard that particular way of... Yeah, not powerful enough not powerful enough to justify rebuilding it up. Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, it sounds like... Yeah, I feel like this Daith thing's not the best, but that's okay.
Ariel's will triumphs once more.
I mean, the reason why I wanted to... Sorry, so yeah, I didn't actually sort of say it, but yeah, the theme that I wanted to go for this campaign was Magic Find. So yeah, I want to kind of get heaps of heroes, get heaps of Magic Find ability on our guys, search ruins, you know, all that kind of stuff. Just get like as many heroes as possible and as many magic items as possible, and just buff the crap out of them. Because I figured Daith's already going to give us an extra 16 magic items or something. Actually, I can't eat chewing gum while I'm playing, can I? Yeah, so lots of magic items. That was what I was thinking. I don't know how that's going to play out exactly, but yeah, usually there's some ruins around. Well, usually there's some scaven around here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to make friends with Olithana, I forgot. Yeah, I did see the video on Discord. I forgot what it was now, though. Which one was that one? Oh. They're still there. Shit. Okay. I thought those Scaven were gone. Like, I thought they were dead.
Awaiting duty.
But they're not, apparently.
Moving with grace.
That's annoying.
Bring me
I might just
battle,
auto-resolve to
the
get rid of them.
forest's vengeance. This is the life.
Forgive us. There is no other way.
Now do we get a dilemma? No. Alright, whatever.
The Sisters of Twilight. Hurry it up.
Now hopefully this guy hasn't become so powerful now that we can't actually take him out. Because that would suck. Flockadoon. So yeah, Flockadoon's kind of, I feel like Flockadoon's actually pretty good. Especially if you got tanky heroes like Treemen and stuff. Because oh, the Brood Horror Warp Bomb, yeah, that was pretty overpowered. But it still just doesn't make me want to play Skaven. That's why I was kind of actually watching that, and that was kind of like made me decide 100% to play Sisters today, because I was playing Throt the other day and like it was.
Glory of battle.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not criticizing the Throt campaign at all. I think it's awesome, and I think if you like Skaven, if you like Skaven, then you're definitely going to be excited about the new Throt stuff. But I just don't get into them, you know? Like this idea of having my magical forest and recruiting my little elves and having all my pretty little elf ladies that I can give magic items to and stuff. Like, I don't know, I just dig it, you know? But yeah, like the Skaven thing, like, I don't know. I think it's partially because they don't seem like individuals to me for some reason. I don't know why. Like, they just look like they're all just rat dudes. Like, they all kind of look the same. You know, I'm a bit racist against Skaven, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't... Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me that much, I guess. It doesn't get me into it. And yeah, like, the whole, like, Brood Horror thing, like, you know, it... Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome. Looks like it'll be fun to play just because it's powerful for a little while, but, like... Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't sort of capture my imagination the same way as like building hero stacks and having heaps of different, like, I don't know, items and abilities and stuff like kind of does. Like that kind of, even though it might not get anywhere in practical terms, like just the idea of building up like hero stacks with magic items and stuff kind of gets me more excited, I guess, the kind of RP sort of aspect of it. A magic or 40k psycho may use their powers to empower themselves or to slay their foes in battle, but they can't steal power from others or use it to kill outside of battle. Okay. I still think that, like, common in general, like, I don't know. I still think there's a bit of a disdain for sorcerers and stuff like that, even if you use it in battle.
The seasons smile upon us.
More MercytheMad said all the rats look the same. Exactly. Brood horrors don't capture your imagination, but walking trees on the other hand. Yeah, walking trees kind of do capture my imagination, actually. Like, just the idea of these, like, eternal beings, you know, that are... I love tanky things as well. Like, I love big, tanky things that move slowly. Like, that captures my imagination for some reason. Whereas little skittering rat things just doesn't do it for me. Alright, so what's the best way to do this? Should we just bum rush Temple of Adioth and not even worry about it?
Fine, I'll go.
I feel a bit bad because these guys could have been our allies, and they probably would have been happy to be our allies, but now they're just gonna be food. These guys are our best friends. I guess they're elves.
For whom do you dance? Fate favors us.
Yeah, why not? Welcome aboard. Come on through. They're probably going to screw up my Sac City though, that's the only problem. No, we're not going to make friends with those guys. Alright, let's do it.
Naestra, Arahan. There will be blood!
Harmony shall reign.
There's a massive difference between the types of magic users, but to simplify, Khorne hates the theft of power that's not yours, but used power that's already used is fine. Yeah, I mean, I can dig that, like, if you've got, like, magical style mutations that make, like, flames come out of your eyes or something like that, then Corn will be all down with that. But I don't think Corn's down with, like, being some sort of nerd sorcerer, like, looking at magic spells and stuff.
Your command.
You nerds.
Blade guard.
My bow hungers.
What are we doing here? I don't know, nothing particularly.
Wild riders.
Put these guys. I want to get back row.
We never
I need to upgrade these archers too at some point. Alright, something like that. Should do the job.
Speaks.
Wild riders. Blade guard. Warriors of Ariel. Missiles ready. Aye. Armed and ready.
Yeah, whatever.
Sisters of Twilight.
Swiftly.
Adre Mage. Sister, kill them.
Riders of Apple Lauren. As you say. Swift.
Attack.
Hurry.
Guardians of Lauren.
Wild riders.
For harmony, for the hunt. Sisters of Twilight.
Wild riders.
Cool. That's pretty good. Always hurts my head when people scream that Corn hates magic and psychers when he's kind of dependent on them to summon his minions into the physical plane. Just because he uses slaves to do his bidding doesn't mean that he likes them.
Oh, I enjoyed that.
Dal's favourites are Wood Elves, Beastmen, Dark Elves, Chaos Warriors, particularly Lizardmen. Okay, can't agree on most of that, Dal, but that's alright. Getting a new subs so far today. Oh yeah, I put up that. I gained a few from that video I put up about Dryka, but it's sort of like, I don't know. It's sort of it's a weird, like, because I've gained so many subscribers from like when a legend sort of does those raids and stuff or hosts me and stuff. But then a lot of those people like unsubscribe, so it's like I've got this constant like bleeding away of like the people that didn't really necessarily want to subscribe, but they just did kind of for fun or whatever. And then I'm kind of counteract that. So it's sort of hard to tell how well I'm actually doing, you know. But yeah, where are we up to? 9:42. So yeah, we got up to 9:44. We were 9:39 yesterday, I think, and then we got up to 9:44 after I put out that video. But then yeah, a couple dropped off again. So yeah, we're getting there. Probably yeah, maybe kind of a couple of weeks, and we should get to 1,000. Because I'm the thing that will be a big game changer is that I've got next week off work. I've got 10 days off work starting from tomorrow. So I'll be able to put out like a lot more videos, and hopefully I should be able to put out a lot of videos, and then
Make these fools cower.
and I think it's when you make videos, that's when you get more people like interested in the channel and stuff like that.
The
So
Sisters of
yeah,
Twilight.
hopefully that'll be good.
The unbridled glory of battle.
The unbridled glory of battle. You gotta love that, Tom.
An ambush.
Right, let's see if we can get some ambushing happening here. So yeah, see, Wood Elves now have a just an automatic lower chance to be discovered when they do ambush. Yes, this is it. Swift Fingers. 15% extra magic item and drop chance and stealing. Yeah, I don't think we really need their attack line, so maybe we'll go down this line. We'll get some more ambush and get some more magic find. I'm kind of digging it. Short round. To try and keep some of the videos in the backlog, seems the YouTuber was like regular uploads over mass uploads at once. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I kind of think that sometimes, and I think sometimes they say it's also good to put out your videos at a certain time, like around when like the biggest part of your audience are like going to be watching and stuff. But I find it really hard because I always want to find out if people like the video, and also want to get feedback, like because I'll make a video and I'll be like, oh, I found something really cool, like check this out, and then I want to see what you guys think about it, So I find it really hard to hold them back.
Naestra, Arahan.
But yeah, I'm aware of that concept. Yeah, thanks for the idea.
How I enjoyed that.
I told me at least I don't like boring Empire, High Elves, and Doi. I love Empire, High Elves, and Doi. Nicholas says, believe me, I'm not a massive lore person at all, but Khorne hates all magic is magically overspread and misinformation. Khorne hates magic only when it's used to steal power. I don't think that's correct, Nicholas, but I mean, you're welcome to have your opinion. I think Khorne despises the weaklings, and magic users are weaklings basically that don't have honor. Khorne's about martial prowess. It may not be like he might not go out of his way to like hate magic, but like it's not like he likes it, Like being a wizard isn't going to get you the favor of Khorne. I mean, you might be able to do stuff. You might be able to be a wizard and get the favor of Khorne, but you're not going to get the favor of Khorne by just reading books about spells and shit. That's my thing. No, they didn't go for the ambush.
We can put an end to this necromancy. With grace, end their threat.
I kind of...
I refuse
this is fucking result. Yeah, we lost a little bit. It wasn't too bad though.
They cannot remain a threat.
Okay, we just got some items, so that's good.
Ariel's will
So we'll go on the other side this time.
more.
And we'll go for another ambush. If we just keep ambushing, like sooner or later, hopefully they'll come out and then we'll get them.
Merge with shadow.
Sounds pretty good. Plus 10 missile strength. They gotta go with that. Nothing going on here. Nothing on there. We're gonna do a super and keep Alithana pretty sweet.
Dances, so shall I. Come in peace. Perhaps you may even leave Nagaroth that way too.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, we'll just make sure we got our items. I wonder if we should get a tree man. Yeah, fuck it, let's get some tree man action going up in this. I'm not doing very well with these, we're just getting all the crap ones. Can't move or Snipe Lord. Can't move, Snipe Lord. I think Snipe Lord is the way to go. Yeah, we'll get him up here. We might need him. I think if Chaos gets a good rework in Game 3, they may go up a few spaces on the list, but the start is horrible. Yeah, no, Chaos are terrible. Like, they're just not fun at all to play, I don't think, at the moment. I'm hoping that, like, super overpowered Archaon, like, makes it better. But yeah, I don't know. Roman Michel says, don't you want to keep pushing on Drya? You seem to perform well with her. No. You mean Dryka? The campaign? You mean the Dryka campaign? Remember, you might have to just explain what you're saying there, Roman. I'm not sure. If you mean the Dryka campaign, yeah, I really want to do another Dryka campaign very soon. I want to do the, if you saw the video I just put out with the four Lords start, I want to do something like that. Maybe like 4 Lords or maybe 3 Lords. See how we go. And lots of heroes and stuff like that, and like sack cities, kind of like what we're doing here, but in the Empire. But I don't know, or maybe we'll go for like a Dryad start, or I don't know. Yeah, I definitely want to play Dryka again though. Dryka's awesome. What are we up to? What got you into Warhammer, and what were you first introduced to first, fantasy or 40k? So I first got into Warhammer through miniatures. So basically, yeah, so it all kind of happened pretty fast. When I was about 10 or 11 or something, I read Lord of the Rings. That was like the first novel that I read, and or you know, series of novels or whatever. And then I got into like fantasy and stuff like that. And around that same time, I read. Oh no, it was probably a bit later than that actually. Maybe a little bit later than that, I read the fighting fantasy novels, the Steve Jackson, Ian Livingstone fighting fantasy novels. I think one or both of them went on to found Games Workshop actually. Then yeah, it was through the miniatures. I think I wanted to like get like, I can't remember how I first came across it. It was like, maybe it was a magazine. Maybe I bought like a White Dwarf or something, or I somehow found out about the miniatures anyway. And yeah, maybe I wanted to get some little soldiers or something. You know, I was like 11 or something. Anyway, whatever. Somehow I think I went to get some miniatures, and I found out about all of the other. I went into the store. You know, I went into like a. It wasn't a Games Workshop store. But it was like a local hobby store that we had, and. Yeah, and I found out about. Well, actually, my stepdad actually he found out about it. There was like a place where you could go to where it was sort of a bit more wholesale. You could get all the miniatures cheaper, and he took me there, and it was like this fantasy playground of like all of the stuff, like all the box sets and all the blister packs, and you know, when you're a kid, when you first see all that stuff, it's like just all the possibilities. Your imagination goes crazy. Anyway, so yeah, so. I guess at the very start, I was right at the start, I was interested in fantasy, but I wasn't collecting armies. I was just like collecting individual miniatures that I thought looked cool, and kind of, I don't know, it was sort of like collecting army men or something, you know what I mean? It wasn't really like actually the game, but very soon after that, I kind of figured out what was going on with all this stuff, and I got into 40k first. So yeah, my first sort of, wasn't even really an army. My first part of an army that I like collected was Space Marines, like the old bodgy metal Space Marines that were all fucked up, like before the first plastic set came out. And then I got, I think my second, yeah, I think I got those. I got an Assault Marines pack of Space Marines. They didn't have jump packs though back in those days, and then I got. The Avenging Knights of the Cleansing Flame warband for Warhammer Fantasy, and around the same time I got a Chaos Warriors No, that was heaps later. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I kind of dabbled with fantasy, but I never really played it. But 40k was what I got into first. I was about to spell something, but fuck it. If you want to help keep the Corn Hates Magic shit going, it's an utter lie spread by idiots, but fine. You know better after all. It's not really a you know better type of situation, Nicholas. Like, it's just like there's different lore and stuff written by different people at different times, and it kind of all like contradicts each other, and you can just choose to believe whatever you want, basically. Like, yeah. No, you're right. Corn hates magic. I mean, it's not like he's a being born of psychic energy, and I don't think Corn hates magic per se. He thinks he doesn't like magic users, you know. But it's not like the Black Templars where he's like on a crusade to wipe out magic users or whatever. It's just that he just doesn't rate them. You know what I mean? Like warriors are honorable. Warriors are tough. Warriors have, you know, martial pride. That's what Corn's into, you know. Wizards don't display those qualities, like, so they don't rate on his radar, you know what I mean?
Open them up. We fight for the forest. It will be a glorious battle.
Yeah, I might just have to like fight these guys. Oh, hey, Roic. Hey, you can see that. Let's plant some trees. Yeah, fully. That's what we're doing. How's using a magic item not using magic? Yeah, I don't think Colin's got a problem with using magic items. He's just like, you know, he's all about the warriors, though. He's not all about, oh shit, we're getting raided again. There's a lot of beep boops in the chat. Beep boop, beep boop. We're just, hi, Legend sends his regards. Hey, Legend. Real men stand and fight. That's right. We get the sword. Let's do the sword thing. Gotta fight off the raid. Got my sword. Got my. I was actually thinking I need to like practice my what do you call it? My HEMA. Not inside. Practice my HEMA skills. If I'm gonna keep doing some like sword stuff every time we have a raid, then I'm gonna need to like up my game because I haven't trained in like over a year. So yeah, I'm pretty shit. 147 viewers. Fuck, that's got to be like nearly a record. Real men stand and fight. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about. Practice your wall damage. Yeah. That's right. We'll just fine. We'll fucking hang a picture on there before Mrs. Mercy gets home. Actually, she's still here. Actually. Shh. Yeah, it's fine. MercytheMad, for the last fucking time, Colin does not hate magic. Okay, well, if you guys missed out, there's a bit of a dilemma going on here. Nicholas is postulating that Corn, you know, despite what everyone thought, Corn's actually all about the magic, and he loves wizards and stuff. I don't know. Two arms, warriors of chaos. Legend told us to describe, so here you go, my sub. Oh, thanks a lot, Jonas. Yeah, we're trying to get to 1,000 subs, so you can get the monetization thing with YouTube. So yeah, we're nearly there. I think we're 942 now. So yeah, if anyone wants to subscribe, that'd be great. Sleeping on the couch tonight. Well, hopefully not. Nah, she won't even notice. Like, it's not that bad. Luckily, the walls are concrete here, so I just chip the paint a bit. I think it's all right. Let me see. I did not fucking say that, Mercy. Well, yeah, what you said is in the chat, dude. So, yeah. And also, I didn't say the things that you've been arguing against me saying, so I don't know. I guess that's just how it goes. Legend referred your channel. Looking forward to checking out your stream. Thanks, guys. 971. Oh, okay, so we were 942 a second ago. So that's fine. Fake raiders don't sub. Go sub. Yeah, and if you guys want to, and we're trying to get to 1,000. I'll put this sword down before I make anything else. It's not a HEMA stream after all. We're doing some Total War here. We're not really fighting an epic battle or anything. It's just trying to do this fight without losing any casualties, because we're trying to sucker these Tomb Kings into coming down and eating our ambush, which hopefully they'll do at some point.
Immediately!
Hand of the forest!
Spellslinger.
Should we get this guy over here? Huh?
Ready to ride! Orders received!
Sisters of Twilight!
To battle! Without
I
delay!
shot my own birds a little bit there.
For Athel Lauren! It shall be done!
Alright, I think we did pretty good. Did your part. Thanks to Tagan Tahijki. 980. Oh, we're nearly there. Nearly like 20 more. That's alright. If we don't get it today, we'll get it. I've got the next 10 days off work, so I'll be able to make like heaps of videos, and hopefully some people will subscribe when they watch the videos and stuff. So yeah, so even if we don't make it today, we should make it in like 2 weeks, I reckon. 2 weeks max, hopefully. Well, there's so much chat. Can't keep up. Some more insert Kylo Ren screaming, says Woody Chopper. Good call. CK said he was just showing us how wall damage works in Warhammer. Wall damage, yeah, exactly. That's a siege mechanic. You just like
know disorder.
Make these fools.
Yeah, the Zorhau.
They cannot remain a threat.
So yeah, so my plan is to try to sucker these guys into coming out of their fortress, so I don't have to fight the. Is it got walls? If it had walls, then we'd be like sweet as bro.
Once more.
Am I gonna get wrecked if I take this on? I don't know.
The seasons smile upon us.
Thanks for saying that everything you said I said is in the chat, despite the fact that none of what you said is in the chat. No, I didn't say that everything I said you said is in the chat. I said everything that you said is in the chat. Come on, sub. If not for the content, sub for the beard, says Jonas. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I shaved the beard off. The beard's like looking pretty crappy at the moment. It was looking all majestic like a little while ago, but now it's like all crapped off, going to hell.
How I enjoyed that.
Crampy is wrong, says Tom. Good call. Good argument, Tom. Excellent debating skills. I'll check how many subs have we got. It was 942 before. 986. Shit, we're only 14 away. Literally could probably get there in the next couple of days, maybe. Oh no. Well, yeah. Tomorrow I've got tomorrow off work, so tomorrow will be like extra streams and more videos and stuff too. Well, probably not like multiple videos, but maybe like one tomorrow or the day after. Should be able to pop a video out. Maybe just like a little one. The beard is the way. Yeah, it is the way. Hey, when does the next episode of Mandalorian come out? My wife wants to watch it. I want to watch it too, but should I take this turn and just get it on? Or no, I'll bring up my tree man. We'll get the tree man going. Alright, so hopefully this is going to get close enough that it's going to sucker them into coming, and then we can ambush them. That's what I want to happen. Legend subbing for the sub god. Total War community rocks. We're up to 986. Nice. Yeah, only 14 more to go. GFM Rega said, I don't know if someone said it already in a good way, but you do a great impression of Boris Todbringer with my sword. Fucking Toddy. that one. I don't know how to do it properly. I should have practiced it. I want to see the Mando man melt some Woody Chopper. I don't make so. Mercy is what the dwarfs would call a beardling. Yeah, I'm a beardling. Oh, I did have a nice majestic beard, but oh, here we go. He bought it. He's got suckered by the ambush. We could probably just auto-resolve it, but no, actually, we'll fight it out. We'll fight it out. Oh, she's hair drying. She's hair drying out there. Everyone just be quiet. Hopefully she won't come in and notice the wall. Well, technically she did say, when we moved in here, she said, like, as long as you keep the rest of the house clean, you can do whatever you like in there, in my office, in my office area. So probably when she said that, probably she was thinking, yeah, he's agreeing, so he's gonna keep the rest of the house clean. But what I heard was, I can do whatever I want in here. Like, literally no rules. That was the specific wording was, whatever I want. So, indoor sword fighting, you know, that's fine. It's all part of the plan. Okay, so we've got two options basically. Focus the back and take out this guy, or focus the front and take out these guys. I think focus the front and take out these guys is where we were at. Because if we can destroy their spellcasting capability early, then that will be really good.
Blade guard.
And we've got this nice little gap here that really like messes up their actually no, we'll put it down there. We'll back you on that. Yeah, exactly. Woody Chopper's got my back. Like, whatever I want. Can't say the Latin name of the two-handed version of the Dalcian Folks. Have you heard about it since you're interested, both by Total Wargame and Blade? Can't find the Latin name of the two-handed version of the Dalcian Folks. Dacian? Dacian Folks, you mean? Yeah, I thought all Folkses were two-handed. Isn't the Fox a two-handed weapon? Like even the kind of regular one, like around that size, I think you still use it with two hands there. Rompeya, yeah, Rompeya, right. Hey, go, thanks for that knowledge. Yeah, I've heard of Rompeya, that sounds right actually, yeah. Focus the front and the big dude will flatten you when you run out of ammo. You always say stuff like that, Nicholas, but like it never happens though, does it? Like I pretty much always like win. Yeah, actually that's not true. I have had some pretty spectacular defeats, it's true. But actually yeah, I don't know. I want to stack the damage, but yeah, that should be fine. I want to stack the damage on these guys, but then we don't want to take a lot of that's those spells that they do that are gonna like, I don't even know the names of them, that's how pro I am. But the one that's going to like put all this black stuff that's going to kill all my dudes because I've got them too close together. I'm not looking forward to that.
Children of Athelloren, Blade guard.
Just can I do enough damage to them to kill them before that happens though? That's kind of like the key issue, I guess. Good job. Yeah, so this is black shit coming? There it is. No? No, it's not coming. Ooh, oh, I just got to move it. That was really good.
With haste. Ever ready. It is done.
Yeah, I think we're going to take this spell damage a little bit, but... Did we get any of them? Don't think so. I'm like scared this guy away. Yeah, this is working out pretty well, I think. Where did I leave her? Whoops. Yeah, I really should have moved that wizard. Could have gotten a bit more, a lot more damage out of her. She's just going to spend her whole time like walking over here. Dodged a bit, maybe dodged a bit of it. Oh yeah, this is all fine. She nearly made it. Didn't quite make it. Money out of ammo. Lol. Alright, well that was... Oh shit! We forgot. We missed something over here. Oh, they summoned them, right. Crap. Yeah, they're fine. We just wait for them to disappear on their own. That's my strategy. Just not notice them and then just wait for them to just not exist anymore. There we go. Oh, well, bird's dead. Whoops. Sorry, bird. I was doing alright with the micro until I just forgot about the bird right at the end there. How's this guy going? No, he didn't do too well. Oh, I lived. That was not too bad. Wow. Alright, well, that's good. I think he's pretty much removed out of the thing now. Delcian, oh, it's still a Delcian fact stuff. Sounds like the missus giving you the go-ahead to sculpt those walls. Yeah, exactly. Checkerboard formation. Thanks, Siggo. Yeah, could have used the checkerboard formation, but yeah, I think I just wanted to do like maximum damage as fast as possible. So I wanted everyone to be in range to like just drop the deeps on them. But yeah, I didn't need the checkerboard because they never made it into melee anyway, so it was all good. Yeah, you only really need the checkerboard when you need a front line. Basically, they provide you with a front line. Fox is a Latin word, originally means sickle. Okay, cool. Once lost an entire army on one of Iket's nukes. Ouch. Yeah, that would be nice. Nice for Iket, bad for you, obviously. Shades and Dark Rider buildings should be merged. Yeah, good call. Possibly. I don't know. I have to look into it. Blob spam. Hey, Sammy. Yeah, he blobbed too much there. The Sisters and the Eagle Riders were just doing heinous damage to the blob, and the Archers obviously were doing a lot of damage to the blob. So yeah, that was a pretty of a misplay by the AI there. But yeah, that particular map is like just super good for ambush. Helps you out heaps. And do I want the money? No, I don't need the money. Rompire is similar to a Fox, but different. Fox has got more of a hook to pull with. The Rompire is more of a curved blade. Related semantics, but yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
They'll break like kindling.
Ignore them and they just go away. Ah, yeah, that's right, the summons. Yeah, that was my pro strat for dealing with the summon. Just like not notice it and then like let's wait for it to disappear. Rotana said, yeah, don't mean to be rude, but you should fix the mic audio so the keyboard and mouse won't be louder than the game in the future. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, sorry about that, Retarded. Yeah, I know it does that. Yeah, I'm working on it. I mean, I've tried a couple of things, but yeah, I'm not too sure what to do about it. I don't know. I'll keep trying to play around with it. And yeah, that's not rude at all. Like, yeah, I'm pretty new, you know, I only just started streaming and YouTubing like about 3 months ago. So, yeah, if you got any feedback for me, any tips or whatever, then yeah, send them my way. Yeah, I need 987, only 13 to go. All right, awesome, we're getting there. That is actually the way you deal with Unbreakable Laws. Just focus on what you can damage and make the army route first so you can focus after. Yeah, it works pretty good. Maybe mic positioning. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have to play around with it, I think. I don't know what the keyboard tapping. I mean, I think I'm gonna get a quiet keyboard for starters. So that'll help a little bit. And then, yeah, I get a quiet keyboard. That only costs like maybe $200, but I don't think it'll actually really make any difference. So, see what. She didn't notice the thing. Yeah, can get a quiet keyboard, and there's like this thing you can get like an articulated arm that has like the mic on the arm, but I don't know, I imagine they probably cost a fair bit, so that's not really on my radar at the moment. But yeah, possibly like the sound is coming up through the desk, like into the base of the microphone. So I've got it on like a pad and also like some clothing like to try to soften it. So I think hopefully that fixed that to a degree, but maybe you're just hearing the actual sound of the keys just directly getting picked up by the microphone now. But hopefully it's a bit better than when it was like kind of thudding up through the actual desk. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what to do about it. But yeah. At MercytheMad, t-shirts or long sleeves? No, she'd close the door then after that, so it's fine. Totally fine. Got away with it. Yeah, and then if it's there long enough, like after it's been there for like a week or two, if she doesn't notice it, then I can just be like, yeah, I was there the whole time. I was there when we moved in. Didn't notice it. With that. Yeah, that'll be fine. T-shirts or long sleeve shirts? I don't know. I don't get what that question is relevant to. But I guess they're both good depending on the situation. You know, I mean, if you're going to a wedding or something, then probably wear a long sleeve shirt. If you're going to the beach, then maybe wear a t-shirt. I don't know. She isn't secretly watching to make sure that she doesn't get an unflattering description. Nah, she doesn't have this. She doesn't have the concentration span for that. She finds the Warhammer so boring that she just can't. Like, it's physically painful for her to watch it. I think that's how it goes, anyway. All right. So what do we want? Weapon, armor, enchanted item, talisman. I feel like whatever I choose is going to be some elf crap that I don't want. You know, what I want is some like chaos dwarf forged armor of black iron. Like, am I going to get that? Probably not. I'm going to get this crap. Doesn't even have any ward save on it. Piece of shit. Oh well. Won't that wall? Yeah, but it's a 4-hour long stream, so you know what I mean. She'll never watch it for that long, so we're sweet. So yeah, we got another 20 minutes or so, and then it'll be coming up to the 3-hour mark. So then we've got to decide whether we want to keep going with the stream or whether we want to talk about the patch notes. Because like I kind of feel like talking about the patch notes is the thing to do in this situation because the patch just came out, and we want to see if they fix the Archeon bug and stuff. But I figure probably every other YouTuber on the planet is also doing something about the patch notes, and so it's probably going to be pretty thoroughly covered. So, you know, maybe we don't need to do it. Damn it.
I'll go. Awaiting bloodshed. Attack? Absolutely. It will be a glorious battle.
Like my armor. Exactly, Tom. Like your armor. Yeah, I want some Chaos Dwarf armor. What does Reefit say? Do you think Hawk Rider Doomstack is possible to pull off? Yeah, for sure. I think Hawk Rider Doomstack could be really good. I think Okoy, is that how you say his name? He did a video about, well, he didn't really, he does, you know, his videos, they're kind of more like animated type of things. They're not really like strategy build type of guides or anything. I'm running out of ammo quickly. if it's got wound recovery on it though, that's not a good item. Yeah, I don't like wound recovery. It's a bit of a waste, I think. I don't plan on getting
Harmony
wounded.
shall reign.
Don't tell me they fixed the hero to touch and retouch heal. Yeah, I think they did fix that.
They are marked.
I tread unseen paths. Eldrazor, honor
Sorry.
me.
For flying stacks, you don't use a whole stack. You get something on the ground with stalk. Yeah, well, what my version of it, I want to go for a bit of a flying thing as well. Although I want to go for more of a hero hammer thing, like with lots of heroes and lords. But what was I going to say? But yeah, so my thing I'm thinking like is having a core of treemen and ancient treemen lords with those new spite AoE buffs. Yeah, I've got a video up, the one about the four lord start for Draika, but also explains all of the different traits that you can get on the treemen lords. So this guy's got one of them, Muster of Malevolence. But yeah, if you check out the Draika video, the last one I put up, then that explains what they all, shows all of them and stuff. But yeah, so basically you have like a bunch of tree men and branch wraiths with all of the spite skills that have like AoE stuff. Plus you stack them up with, all AoE items and stuff that give you AoE buffs and debuffs and everything on your blob. So then you basically have a blob that can deal with all the enemy infantry, just grind them all up and stuff. And then you just need your Hawk Riders to stop the enemy range from screwing up your blob. So you don't need as much ammo. I think that'll be really. I think that's the only thing that the blob is missing is some. We can probably get rid of this stupid eagle now. Actually, I might just auto-resolve, kill it.
They will know order.
Retreat.
Agreed.
There we go. Alright, cool. We've got our Sack City ready to rock and roll now. Well, double Sack City, as the case may be.
Root and branch. Looking for a fight.
I kind of want to power up this Treeman Lord as well. Since we've got the double Sack City, it's kind of pretty good. But actually, we'll do this first. But he's costing us a lot of money. I'll have to have a look at that and see if we can afford it or not. The growth is good, but then also this money is good too. We're going Arahan, so Arahan's going to have this. Yeah, this is an Arahan playthrough, by the way. So we're going to we're going to do what Arahan would do and not worry about Naestra. Oh, Arahan's on the front here. Oh, okay. So does Arahan ride at the front of the eagle, but then if they go on the dragon, then they switch around and Naestra drives the bus? Yeah, because we don't want Arahan to be at the back because she's our main hero. Okay, here's a thing too. So this is about to rebel, right? It's got minus 26.
The unbridled glory.
Minus 26. So if the rebels come while it's all fucked up, they could take it out. But if you put your army like quite close to it and put it in ambush stance, you'll automatically attack any enemy that comes within range. And since all rebels are automatically an enemy, it stops your Sack City from getting taken over by rebels. Because if the rebels take it over, we won't be able to sack it anymore. We'll only be able to occupy it or raise it. So yeah, so you want to set up your ambush if there's a rebel thing about to happen. With this one, they might not instantly take it because. Oh no, they would, yeah, because it's currently got no. It's got no garrison, so when the rebels spawn, they'll just like bam, take it instantly. But hopefully this ambush will catch them and stop them. Usually it should work. I've never noticed it not work. Oh, here we go. Interrupting our Sack City action. Beep boop, says Space Age. How you going? You decide on who you'll play as in your next co-op stream. No, is Kenny still here? He was here at the start of the stream. So Lancelot, hey buddy, not feeling this expansion. I'll buy the next one if it's Chaos Dwarfs or something like that, but not flying elves. We already have a blonde elf guy flying dragons southeast on Lord Empires. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess. I guess now that the embargo's up, I can give my opinion on that. Yeah, I think. Well, I always buy all the DLCs as soon as they announce them. So, you know, so to me, it's not like it's not that much money. You know, it's only a really small amount of money, every 3 months. You know, so and it's my favorite game. So yeah, so maybe take everything I'd say with a grain of salt because. You know, I do literally buy it straight away. Like I got early access, and I would have got a free copy, but I already bought it as soon as they announced it anyway. So, yeah. But anyway, all I was gonna say is, yeah, if you're not super into elves, like the main awesome thing about this update, in my opinion, is the free update that you get for the elves. So you don't even need to buy the DLC. Like just all this stuff about how the forest health and all that works, and how they've changed the campaign of the elves to be completely different now. I think that's awesome, and I think. Yeah, especially if you've got Dryka. Dryka's really cool. She's got a really different gameplay style. Like if you've got the original Wood Elves, but yeah, if you've already got the original Wood Elves, like yeah, you could, and you want to play Wood Elves and you don't care about Skaven, then yeah, you could probably pass on it. But in terms of just value, like I think yeah, like Dryka's campaign is really fun. The Sisters campaign is really fun so far, and also Throt's campaign seems pretty fun as well. So yeah, so I think they've all got really new mechanics that make them feel really fresh and new, and you know, it's like if you've been a bit burnt out on Total War, you know, and then you're looking for something fresh to kind of get you back having fun with it again, like you know, something like this type of DLC that gives you like totally different ways to play the game is the kind of thing that really freshens it up for me. So you know, so I'd recommend it for that reason. But yeah. But if you don't like spending the money and you know, I know sometimes people feel a bit like, you know, you feel like you're getting a bit ripped off by the, did they fucking take it? They just like dodged my fucking ambush. Oh no, they didn't. No, they didn't. What the hell's going on over there? I'm interested to see what's going on. Joke's on you, because even when you raise it, I still get the health. Boom. So that's one bad thing, like with that's kind of doesn't make sense about this system, is that the beastmen would like come in and like, you know, burn and rape and plunder your forest and everything, and you're like, sweet, I'm still getting +1 per turn, so what do I care? You know, it's like all good. So what happened to these rebels? There was like rebels here a second ago. Like there was meant to be some rebels. I don't know what the hell happened there. Dragons are better than eagles. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, hey Kenny. Yeah, Nicholas was just talking about which factions we're going to play in the co-op. What was the time of that? There goes the hero army. Yeah, I think still hero army is still pretty good. People will be ripped off by this DLC. They go in thinking they get a Wood Elf rework and they get another Skaven expansion. The Wood Elf rework's not part of the DLC, Nicholas. You get the Wood Elf rework for free. The DLC is the Sisters, which I think are just fun because you get this whole like Hawk Riders that fire missiles out of the sky, plus the Sisters do the fire missiles out of the sky thing. So just straight away the campaign's fun. It's like when you play the White Dwarf, you know, and you get that flame unit that he's got, and also the helicopter. It just makes it. You can't move it, like it just comes where it comes. Yeah. I tried to make it mostly transparent so you can kind of see through it. But it depends on what your resolution is. It puts it in a different place, like how big your screen is. And like if you're watching it on a small screen, it takes up like a quarter of the screen. But if you like watch it on like a big screen, it's like so small you can barely see it. So it's sort of like it's a bit crap like that. I'm down for whatever. One of us, I'm sure, should be a new DC faction, except unless everyone's against it. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Maybe we should, like, at least one of us should play one of the new DLC factions. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to try out. I want to check out Archeon to see what whether the patch actually worked. But I don't know if it would actually be a fun campaign. I think what my thoughts was, like, if I was going to play Chaos, the only way that it wouldn't be completely sucky would be if it was a co-op. But a co-op with playing another race that's not Chaos would be even better, probably, you know? So yeah, that's kind of where I'm up to at the moment. I think he meant the whole update. Yeah, but what I was getting at is you don't pay for the update. The update's free. It's only the DLC that you pay for. So, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, choose not to buy the update. Like, the update, you already got the update for free anyway. You know, or well, you will when it comes out. But yeah, so what I'm saying is, if you're deciding whether you're going to buy the DLC, don't worry about the update because you already got the Wood Elf update for free. What you're buying in the DLC is the new start with the Sisters, which gives you this sort of Hawk Rider thing, which is kind of fun. I was trying to say, it's like when you play the Dwarves, like if you play Thorgrim, you know, and you're kind of used to what you have with that, but then you play as can't remember his name for some reason, the White Dwarf, you know, and you have those like flamethrowers and the helicopter, and it just makes that early game experience so much different. And that's like where, you know, most people spend the majority of their time in those early games, you know, especially if you restart a lot like me. So yeah, so I find the Sisters really fun, different, and Throt, I didn't like Throt as much. I don't like his start position, I guess, or something, and I just don't like Skaven, I guess, as well. Basically. Perfected Dragon Pendant. Points, physical resist, casualty. Pretty cool. But anyways, Chaos and Lizardmen stream. They're like the two most hated things that I hate the most. You get Draco for free only if you got the Wood Elf DLC. Yeah, that's right. If you got the first Wood Elf DLC, you get Draco, I'm pretty sure. I like the smaller one you had the other day. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the smaller one was smaller, but I feel like the new one looks so much cooler. I just really like it. So, like, sexy. What about if I get rid of the subscribe part in the middle, so it's a bit more transparent, so it just has the like star thing there and no subscribe.
So be it.
Actually, no, we'll switch it around. We'll go to the Sisters.
Respite is granted.
Aerial's will triumphs once more.
Good casualties, but that's okay. It's cool, they're like wiping out all their heroes,
Invincible.
which works for me.
The Sisters of Twilight. Rest, if you must.
Oh wow, pretty cool. Oh yeah, we have to remember to host Great Book of Grudges as well if he's on later on. Oh yeah, what did we end up getting up to? 986? 991. We only need like 9 more subscribers to get to 1,000. That's crazy. Well, yeah, it should get to that in like 2 days maybe, hopefully. Because I think I probably got about, I think the video, when I put up the other video, maybe about 8 or so people might have subscribed, you know, and then maybe a few people unsubscribed, so it ended up being about like 5 or 6. But then a couple more people unsubscribed, so it ended up only being like +4 or whatever. But yeah, I think 9's like within striking distance. I think maybe a couple more videos, like 2 or 3 days. Should be pretty cool. Interesting. So I don't know if we get any experience from that when it's just sacking it like that. I don't know if we want to... If he's just going to go in this way. It looks like he's going to come back this way, so... hopefully we should be alright. Hanging up for growth. We've got 2. Yeah, so as soon as this is finished, we can pump these up. That'll be good. So yeah, what do you think, guys? Should we end this? Should we end the Sisters and then do a bit of a check out the patch notes and stuff thing, or the update isn't free either. It's not a free race. No, the Wood Elves are not a free race, but the update is free. Like the thing that they changed, the thing that they added with the Wood Elves is like whatever. You know what I mean. What's going on here? Like, I don't even need to read the thing. It's like, yeah, I'll take the weapon. Yeah, that's nice. Plus 15 corruption, all provinces. Yeah, you know. What can you do?
Serene Naestra.
Tempestuous Arahan.
Nicholas wants to look at patch notes.
They'll break.
Don't let them enter. Don't let who enter. You play Archaon, I'll play whatever, I don't really care, just not Vamps or Tomb Kings. Yeah, see, I don't know, I mean, I think what we might go and check out Archaon right now and just see if his thing works or not. But I don't know if I want to play Chaos. I just feel like they're going to get a rework soon, and so why put yourself through the pain of like playing them now when you could be playing them like the awesome version of them in like 3 months or something. Wait, what? Oh, is this a new turn? Did I already end turn? Oh, okay. Where are those fucking beastmen go?
Remain calm. With grace.
Horde and non-horde makes the game a lot easier for the horde player, doesn't it?
Moving with grace.
Yeah, I mean,
Respite is granted.
yeah, I think so. I think horde. Oh man, what's going on here? Isn't this their last settlement? I thought if they had if it was their last settlement, they kind of had to repair it. Okay, maybe we need to like leave them alone and let them regenerate a little bit. Let's see if we can find these beastmen. I think we're not going to be able to find them though. Oh sweet, so we've got a 10% missile strength now. That could be kind of cool. Money's good. Physical resistance pretty good too. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, cool. I'll just end turn so we can save it on legendary, and then we can go check out the patch notes. 4 hours and only turned 15. Legendary difficulty's brutal. It's not really legendary difficulty. It's just me. I like talk too much and I don't get anything done half the time. But yeah, we have fought a few battles though, so that takes time. Ten turns. I don't know which sounds better. Probably the upfront money's better, but whatever, we'll see what happens. 200, 2 turns, it's probably about the same. If we can up our income a little bit, then it might work out better. Anyway, I wonder if I'll still get that dilemma. Actually, I should probably just quickly do this. No, I lost the turn. Alright, so we saved. Alright, so... Nah, supply lines is super easy on co-op. So yeah, legendary co-op's super easy. Yeah, because you only have 2% supply lines. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like, if you're going to play Chaos, like, co-op would be the way to do it, because it's going to be heaps less crap than otherwise. It's still going to be Chaos, so it's still going to be a bit crap, you know? But yeah, I mean, if they fixed Archaon's trait, then so this is the trait we're talking about. Units get 3% weapon and missile strength per rank achieved. And so that's a new trait. You didn't have that before. But I've tested it numerous times and it doesn't work. But hopefully they've patched it since last night and maybe it does work now. Oh yeah, if you're on PC and the end turn time is blocked by the thing, you can just change your resolution, like make your screen bigger and smaller, like or whatever, and then it should move it, hopefully. But yeah, maybe I'll get rid of the subscribe part of it, so it's just like the symbol, and then hopefully it won't block as much. Well, thanks for all the thanks for everyone who subscribed, by the way. Yeah, I think we were at like 942 at the start of the stream, and now we're at 992 now. Thanks again, somebody else subscribed. So we only need 8 more subscribers to get to 1,000, which is pretty cool. And then once I get my 1,000, then I can apply for like partnership with YouTube or whatever it's called, and get monetized. And then we all good. The world's my oyster. Maybe not quite, but it'll be cool anyway.
Syrian's eye guides
me. Did I miss a lot of stuff? Tomorrow's the day the DLC will finally be released. I'm waiting it since I ended my Citra campaign. Yeah, I'm a bit like that too. When you sort of don't want to play anything, when the DLC is about to come out. But it's like, I think, well, we'll look at the patch notes in a sec after we check this out. But I feel like not really much changed for anyone else, like with this one. Apart from the actual Wood Elves faction. We'll have a look. There's a few little things like that'll affect a couple of like the volcanic rock look. Okay. Oh yeah, so we're looking at these guys. So these great axe, chosen great weapons. They do 63. Their weapon strength is 63. And they got 48 melee attack. These guys, their weapon strength is 43, and these guys, their weapon strength is 46.
what? I'll have this world. Kill them all.
Well, we're playing Archaon so we can test Archaon's patch. So we wouldn't get very far testing Archaon if we were playing Sigvald, would we? But yeah, I think Sigvald's already been pretty much tested, so don't have to worry about it. No, see, what did their melee attack go up? Was it already 50? I can't remember now. But yeah, so 63. The weapon strength's still the same. So yeah, so units gain 3% weapon strength and missile strength per rank achieved. So we've achieved 2 ranks, so it's 6%. And 6% of 63 is more than 1, and it's still 63. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It seems to be bugged. Doesn't seem to work. I've tested it a bunch of times. I've gone into battles and checked the unit cards in battles, and it doesn't display anything different there either. So I mean, it's possible that it is working, but it's like bugged. The display's bugged, and it doesn't show that it's working or something. But yeah, so I'd say don't get too excited about your Archaon campaign yet. And as far as our co-op's concerned, I definitely don't want to play Archaon if he's bugged. You know, like if I was going to play him at all, it'd be after he gets fixed. I'll quickly bring up the patch notes, I guess, and we can have a look at them. Well, it's very... so this is the patch notes. I'll just go the chat up back up again. Hey Crucial, good man, thanks. Just having a quick look through the patch notes. So if there's anything that anyone wanted to test out that we can test out quickly by loading up a campaign and playing a couple of turns or whatever, then we can do that. Here we go with the real stream. The real stream, like you mean the patch notes, or the real stream now that Crucial's arrived. So anyway, it's just overview things. Now you can choose your Chaos Invasion strength when you start a new campaign. So hopefully everyone's seen that already. But if you're not, if you haven't been watching all the videos or whatever, then if you just start a new campaign, looks like this down here. You have this Chaos Invasion tab. You can just turn that off, so you got no Chaos Invasion. We can have it on like normal, or you can have it on Legendary. Legend of Total War did a video about it. Legendary, I think you start off with like 12 or 18 armies on the first wave, and you get like 30 armies on the Archaon wave. So it's a lot more scary, but it seems like it's still pretty deal withable if you like doing in-game sort of armies. Then we've got damage value and tracking for units. I just didn't really show that off before, but when you look at units, they show how much damage they did and the value. So if they do a lot of damage to a high value unit, it'll show that, display that. So if you kill a heap of Scaven slaves, you won't get as high of a damage rating of the value that you did with your damage as you will if you kill a really powerful lord or something like that. We're up to 995 now. We are 995, only 5 away from 1000. Nicholas will get to be moderator if we get to 1,000. That was the reward. You guys can all have Nicholas as a new mod. Some of you may not find that as an incentive, but it should be exciting. The balance patch is tomorrow, and that's the really interesting one. Oh, okay. Is there going to be another patch with like pluses and minuses to like minor pluses and stuff to stats and things? I didn't even know about that. Yeah, knockdown and bracing changes. That one's actually really interesting to me. I feel like it almost makes cavalry better. It's weird, but like, yeah, like the way that when cavalry charge into, so basically it means footlords don't get knocked over by large monsters as much, and some footlords have been made extra powerful. So they changed the way that it was kind of like a bug, basically. The units were like checking continuously to see if they would get knocked over, so they would kind of get knocked over like all the time and stuff. Whereas now they've fixed it, so it only checks like one time per, and then you have like a 2-second cooldown before you can check again. So basically you get a lot less knockdowns, but you'll notice every 2 seconds or so there's a chance for it to check again, and you'll see them get knocked down again. So yeah, but anyway, in practice it means footlords are much more able to stand and fight now. They don't get knocked over all the time. There's also a bracing thing where you can like brace in combat as long as you're facing the enemy. So I think they might explain in more detail which characters it applies to and stuff. But anyway, with cavalry, I was just going to say, like, the way that cavalry sort of like work now, they seem to do more damage, because instead of like hitting into a unit and like just smashing everything to bits, they kind of like pile up on the front of the unit and kind of do more damage. I don't know if I can really give a good display of it here, but yeah, I'm thinking like maybe cavalry might be a bit more viable now. I don't know. I initially thought I had some good success with cavalry, and I thought, oh my god, cavalry's freaking sick now. But then, like, I played around a bit more, and they weren't that amazing. So I don't know if maybe, yeah, I don't know. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, when I first heard about the knockdown thing, I was worried that was going to mean the cavalry would be nerfed. But it doesn't seem to have nerfed cavalry. Cavalry still seem to be, at least as good as they were before, I think. If not, but maybe even a bit better. I don't know. We'll see if we can show it off a little bit here. But I think like single entities are a bit like nerfed versus infantry now, because you can't like push. It's a lot harder to push your way out. Oh, okay. Is that the Akoi? Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about your Hawk Rider nuking video earlier. Yeah, I kind of ruined my beard actually. I was looking even much finer before, but then I shaved it. I might. It is the real Okoi? I don't know if I'm saying your name right, sorry. I can't find you now. Damn it, chat. There's too much chat. There we go. I'll make you... There we go. Alright, I made you a mod so you can see your chat now a bit more. You'll stand out a bit more. Yeah, no, props to okay, you got some cool videos, man. Thanks for providing lots of entertainment for us.
Behold the light of Sigma!
I keep forgetting people who I know who I am. Yeah, you're famous, man. People always like, whenever I'm talking about something, people are always like, oh, have you seen Okai's video about, this or that? And yeah, it's pretty cool. What's going on? Is Nicholas trying to possess a headcam or something? I haven't seen the Necromancer one, so yeah. Don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I was just trying to show this cavalry stuff a little bit. Like, I feel like cavalry's not nerfed. Like, I don't know if they're buffed exactly, but they seem to be, like, not nerfed. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try and see if we can break these guys up a little bit so we can get some cav charges going. Maybe if these guys go up in the forest or something, that could be good. Prepare for destruction. Exactly, destruction. That's what's happening right now. Well said, Tom.
No lingering. Formation march! Yes, sir, quickly! Quick march! Taking position! No lingering! Take the ground!
Probably going to tire out my cavalry. It won't be very good for charging by the end of this, but...
To battle! Moving now! At speed! No lingering! Taking
Wait.
position!
Oh. The Lord fucked me up.
Moving now!
Caught one away. There we go.
Name of the twin-tailed comet! Quick march!
Yeah, so I guess it's a bit like... It doesn't really prove anything against archers, but...
Take the ground! Swordsman! For the Emperor!
See, the initial charge is seemed a bit stronger, I reckon, than it used to be.
Formation!
I don't know. Yeah, let's see if we can get another one going somewhere. And it's not, yeah, like I said, it's not like really outstandingly different, but it's definitely like they're not nerfed. Like I thought that the cavalry were going to be nerfed by the infantry not getting knocked over, but yeah, I feel like it definitely isn't a nerf. Actually, maybe I'll put these on this one. It definitely isn't a nerf, and maybe it slightly buffs their damage. Like I feel like they just kind of do a bit more damage in charge now, but yeah, I don't know. It's not that noticeable, I guess. Let's see if we can try to.
Quick march! Emperor's might! Yes, sir, quick!
So we can try to get a bit of a charge in here. I don't know if it's going to work too good, but.
To battle! Prepare for combat!
Yeah, I don't know. So, see, like they kind of, and the other good thing about it too is they just pile up on the outside. So when you don't want to be there anymore, you just kind of like pull out, and they don't like they're not all stuck in between everywhere and stuff. I think that was the big thing that I noticed that made them like so much better. Like you can actually cycle charge them now and not like lose like crazy amounts of damage with them. You know, crazy amounts of casualties all the time. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to play around with Cav and see if... I mean, yeah, there's still going to be shit on Legendary, I guess, but... I'm like thinking maybe you can do something with them. Maybe with, like, Warrior Priest buff stack. With, like, two... like with Volkmar and another, like, Warrior Priest Lord, and then, like, 4 Warrior Priests. And then have, like, a Cav army, like, super buffed. I don't know, maybe. Something like that. Anyway, back to the patch notes. So yeah, Wood Elf's completely overhauled. I think we've kind of covered that now. Sorry, did I miss any other important chat? Oh, he was typing the entirety of Sigvald's Silver/Quest dialogue. I can't even remember it now, so I wouldn't be able to read it out very well. I want to see Sigvald leading a cater. Can you say cater or cadre? Cater. I don't know, of Noise Marines. Tom, oh look, it's nicey crampy cramp being a downer. Woo woo woo. Okay, that was funny. That was weird because it was out of character. Normally Tom never breaks character. Poor Angron got nails in the brain. Well, how are we going with our mission? 997. Three more subs to 1,000, guys. We're like nearly there. We're like, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I'm nearly there. You guys are coming with me though. We're all coming for the ride. So yeah, we're only 3 subs away from 1,000. That's cool. We might even get it in the next 30 minutes. Cavalry do slightly more damage because instead of getting knocked down, the dudes stay up, and as a result, multiple models can charge and damage the same guy. Yeah, that's pretty much what I feel like is happening exactly, Noogle. They do more damage and they can pull out better. Yeah, it seems to be working. Yeah. Do they give a button for 1K? I don't know if we get a button, but yeah. Tom says, yes, Corn blesses this channel. Indeed. I hope so. Praise Corn. There could be some people in here that could sub. There should be some people in here that could sub. Yeah, I mean, there might be some people in there. Maybe they will sub. Maybe they'll be like, yes, I want this channel to get to 1,000. I'm going to make it happen personally. So 3 people, basically 3 people that are here right now, potentially have the power to make it happen. So I guess we just have to be worthy. So yeah, so Wood Elves, new regions. I'm not gonna cover all this stuff because I assume that if you guys are watching this channel and if you just came from Legends channel, you already know about most of this stuff. Legends Channel World gave you the host to try and help you get to 1,000. Yeah, and it did help because like we were at 942 before and now we're at 997, so it helped a lot. So yeah, thanks Legend. Legend's the best and original. Yeah, no, Legend's been helping out heaps. He's given me a few hosts and yeah, he's been really cool. So yeah, but you know, I don't need to tell you how cool Legend is. I'll be preaching to the choir. You're all come from Legend stream mostly, so yeah. But yeah, he's a bit of a dude, gotta say. New mechanics, yeah. So new mechanics, deep root teleportation. I assume you guys already know about all this stuff. Technology tree for Wood Elves. I'm just gonna skip all the Wood Elf stuff basically. I guess I'll just mention the spites. So there's new traits for the Treekin and the Dryads, Treekin and the Branch Wraith, heroes, and they're both they're really cool. Like yeah, I did a video about it. You can check it out. The one about the 4 Lords start for Triker, the most recent one I put up, just explains just what the effects of the different ones are. But the cool thing about them is 3 of them are stackable, so you can make kind of like this death blob out of like ancient tree man lords and branch wraiths, and then you can stack them up with like items, like AoE items, like, you know, Helm of Discord, Tormentor Sword, you know, whatever else, you know, and also yeah, the really cool one is the Spites, what's it called? I can't remember now. There's one that does damage over time to an AoE blob. So with Treeman being so tanky, they can just sit there and just AoE a huge blob of infantry down, which is pretty sweet. 999. Oh my god, we're about to hit it. 999. We're one person. The next person that subscribes is going to be the 1,000. I feel like I don't just keep refreshing just in case like we see it. All right, we're 999. It could happen any minute now. He'd die of exhaustion if he did a 24-hour stream. Great. I was just watching Sigvald Silver Slash. I was just watching Sigvald Silver Slash Quest Dialogue, and now I'm imagining Mercy cosplaying as him. Oh my god, that's pretty gross. Yeah, Sigvald's armor's got a lot of like gaps and stuff, particularly around like his like groinal area. And yeah, I don't know. I'm a very hirsute man, so you don't want to see me in. Have you seen like Borat in a bikini? That's pretty much the effect that you would get if I was cosplaying as Sigvald. So yeah, I'm pretty sure no one wants to see that. So his armor is stupid. Stop talking. Me? Stop doing. All right, it's all right. I'll be quiet now. Yeah. Anyway, aspects and splites. The aspects is like the orc scrap mechanic. It's pretty cool. Good thing about it is you can change it back and forth depending on different enemies that you fight. Wild Hunt. I haven't checked this out, but Orion's Wild Hunt's apparently been changed, so I'd be interested to check that out. Oh yeah, this is interesting too. Wood Elves get an improved version of Ambush Stance now, which has a reduced movement point cost to enter and a reduced chance of being detected. So that's really cool. Makes them be able to like just kind of hide around and stuff, and it's kind of different from the Skaven and Lithanar like ambush attack. Like they still have to hide in wait like a normal ambush, but they kind of like more advanced at it. I think that's kind of cool to make them, you know, specific. They spread around their followers. Dark Elves and Wood Elves don't hate each other as much. Yeah, cool. Just kind of skip over this. There was a few things that... Oh, we did it? Woohoo! 1K subscribers. We made it. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. I'm not sure what... Should I do something now? Should I do a little dance? Should I do some sword moves or something? Thanks, Death Joker. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for whoever it was that was the 1,000th subscriber. Yeah, that's awesome. Although it tends to go down again as well. Like, so there'll be a bit of like subscriber remorse where everyone will be like, oh, I got all caught up in the moment. I wanted to get to 1,000, and then they'll be like, yeah, I don't actually like this guy at all. Fuck him, and then they'll unsubscribe again. So yeah, so we might not be 1,000 for long. So I should just like appreciate the moment, and then before it drops down a bit, like to 997 again or something. I don't know if we can make you mod, Tom, because you don't have any judgment, because you're a frothing Khornate berserker. That doesn't. I don't know if that's like a good like mod trait to have. It was my girlfriend that was the 1,000th. Oh, awesome! Did you like make her? Was she watching already, or did you like make her log in to do it? Did you get a ring in, Woody? Maybe we should make Woody's girlfriend a mod. She's awesome. Thanks, Woody's girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should be doing something to mark this occasion, but yeah, like I was saying, maybe when I get the actual official, she was watching. Oh, thanks, Woody. You're the man. And Woody's girlfriend, you're the man as well, or the woman. Del said if Nick gets modded, then we need to protect Tom by modding him though as well. That's true. Yeah, they need to be able to fight. It'll be like they've both been armored by the gods, and then they have these like epic battles in the sky. I don't know. Maybe I just imagined that. Yeah, well, this is awesome, man. Thanks guys for like getting us to 1,000. Thanks, Legend, for the host again. And yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've only had this YouTube channel for about 3 months now, I think. Yeah, it's just been really cool. Like, it's been heaps of fun, actually. I was really surprised at how much fun it is. And how fucking tiring it is as well, actually. I'm very tired all the time, but I'm also having like heaps of fun all the time. I'm just super wired basically all the time. So yeah, I'll probably hopefully I'll like calm down a bit after a while, but yeah, but not for the next 2 weeks because I got 10 days I got to work now. I got to go work in like half an hour, and then but then after that I got 10 days off, so it's all good. I can just be Warhammer all the time. Huzzah! Says Nurgle's Chosen. Indeed. Tom has an idea. Human sacrifice. That would be a way to mark the occasion. Definitely. See what I mean though, Tom? So that's why you can't be a mod. How can I have an epic battle with a blood-crazed idiot that I can trick into a spiked pit by just standing on the other side? That's true. But Tom's rage would protect him. The spikes would bend on his chaos armor. And he'd like crawl out of the pit all bloodied and stuff, possibly. Some of these like bug fixes are actually like the real deal. But yeah, I've got another version of the patch notes. I think I assume it's fine to show them now the embargo is lifted. I made my notes on the other one though. I'll just like have a quick look at my notes, and I can skim through I mean, there might be other stuff that you guys are interested in. If there's anything that you're interested in that you want me to call out or whatever, then let me know. But there was just a couple of things I wanted to quickly point out. Ken said, "You're great fun to watch. I was sold as soon as you attacked your wall with a sword." Yeah, I didn't. That was not intentional. That's not going to be a theme of future viewing. We're not going to have any more wall chopping. They fixed the T-posing heroes. Yes, that's true. Let me just. I'll quickly do the things that I wanted to point out, and then. Oh yeah, so Scaven specific banners. Where are we looking at? Bug fixes campaign. Yeah, and then we got. Oh yeah, Norscan followers ancillaries fixed. So maybe we should start a quick Norsca campaign. Where is it? Recruitment panel. Someone in here? Here we go. Yeah, updated drop conditions for Norscan follower ancillaries, enabling 11 ancillaries to now drop. So, yeah, there's 11 ancillaries that were somehow got disabled that we were able to get in Warhammer 1, but we weren't no longer able to get now. So, yeah, I actually find Norsca quite a hard campaign a lot of the time. So, depending on how powerful some of these ancillaries are, that might actually make the Norsca campaign, like, you know, good now. No, not they weren't always, you know, good. Well, not that it wasn't good already, but yeah. Tom says you have to worship corn. You have to. What's going on? Are you like pleading with me now? Are you begging me to worship corn? One of the notes says that the treekin were milked. Yeah, that's true. It does say that. They have those little funny ones sometimes. Yeah, it's fun to watch it one time after it got it. What? It's fun to watch it one time after it got on my nerves for a game that isn't cheap to play if you want all the DLC. Which one? What was that regarding? Oh, right, the T-posing. Yeah, no. Yeah, like, yeah, that sort of stuff looks really shit, and it's not. Yeah, you don't expect to see that in like a AAA game, which this is definitely a AAA game. It's not yeah, I mean, I guess yeah, I mean, I'm pretty like I White Knight for CA a bit, I guess. I'm pretty like one-eyed about it. Like, no, I mean, I don't know. Like, I can criticize them and I can see criticism, but like I definitely am on like Team CA, you know. What was I going to say? But yeah, but they're not like a low budget kind of operation or anything, you know. Like they're a proper big company that like has all the tools they need to get stuff done. So yeah, you don't expect like T-posing and stuff like that, I guess. But you know, I never really encountered. I don't think I actually ever encountered it. I only saw all the posts on the on Reddit, you know. Like I've never actually seen any T-posed characters in my game. Oh, now I don't know how many. Because I think once you go over 1,000, you don't get to see your individual subs anymore. So that sucks. So because it just goes like 1K subscribers once you get to 1,000, and then it says like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. You know. So basically, I can't see how many subscribers I have until I get to 1,100, I guess. Which is like because I only normally get like maybe like 5 new people subscribing per day. So so it's like I won't get any update, I guess, until I get like 100 more, like in a couple of weeks when I get 100 more subscribers or something. Yeah, or however long that takes. So I hadn't thought of that. That's a bit of a bummer. Do you know if the lesser raised dead apply to Necromancer mount when we play as Helman Gorst for starting character? No, I don't know, Romanical, but I assume not because it says units. Yeah, it's talking about the corpse cart and the whatever the other unit was. Like it's talking about the units, not characters.
You will need to voyage from this land to raid and pillage.
I think the website Social Blade tracks subs and other channels. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I think maybe it's a day late though, but still, that's cool. I can check Social Blade. That'll tell me how many subs I've got. Maybe on your dashboard or something you can do it or something. I'm not too sure. Oh, what the fuck? That wasn't in the patch notes, was it? So you used to be able, as Naestra, you used to be able to enter raiding camp stance with 0 movement, but they obviously changed it. Now you need 25%. Maybe it was in the patch notes, I just didn't see it. Slaughterlord just came back and C1K. Congrats. Yeah, thanks, Slaughterlord. Thanks everyone that subscribed, and thanks again to Legend for hosting us today. Got us over the line. It's pretty awesome. I think everyone got a bit excited about the whole like idea of getting to 1,000 because we got to like 980, and then it was like, oh, we're only 20 away, and you know, and then a bunch more people subscribed, and so yeah, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I don't know if I noticed it in the patch notes, but yeah, Naestra. Is there? Maybe it was a bug that Naestra didn't have. Maybe if I do Control F and look for Naestra. Naestra. Follow ancillaries. Oh no, that's literally the only place that Naestra is mentioned in the whole patch notes. So, okay, so it's not in the patch notes, but yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I wasn't imagining it, that Naestra used to be able to enter raiding stance with no movement, raiding camp stance, but they've yeah, obviously changed it. That's a good change though, I think, because it was a bit weird how they could just freely enter raiding stance when Chaos can't do it. But yeah, but it kind of screws up my strat that I was about to do, because it relied on me being able to move full movement and go into raiding camp stance. Hey Roic, yeah, thanks man. 1,000. Woo! Maybe we can do a little bit more sword play. Yeah, I was gonna I was saying I need to like get some practice in, because if I'm gonna have to do like sword things all the time, I need to like not suck. And I need to like not hit my roof. That was the 1k sword flourish. Yeah, 1,000. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It is hella cool, exactly. That's how I would also characterize it, Juno. Fucking hella cool. Maybe we should do a story for Juno. We'll do everything. We'll do all of the Mercy things in one stream. I don't know if I've got any stories on the go at the moment.
Destroy Erengrad and reclaim your rightful throne in Troll country. Beyond Kislev lies the Empire. Its bickering states of power are ripe with treasures.
Juno loves stories. Look away for a second, and this man has a sword. Oh, I always had a sword. It's like always was. Longsword or a claymore? It is a longsword. Yeah, longsword is like a sidearm. It's not it's like not really a primary weapon. So if you're a knight or whatever, you would use your longsword as your backup after you've thrown your lance away or whatever. But yeah, great swords are like a primary weapon. Mainly bodyguards and stuff used to use them. Apparently they're really good for like taking on bunches of dudes. Like if you got a crowd of peasants trying to like swarm over your lord or whatever, you can like hold them all back with your greatsword, doing like big sweeping kind of flourishes and stuff like that. And the other cool thing about greatswords is you can just like chop people in half, and just do like horrific injuries to them that will just make everyone else think, holy fuck, and just be terrified. You can do that with longsword as well, though. Longsword probably take your head or your arm off, no problem. When's Tom's Modhood Ascension ritual anyway? Yeah, I was thinking we were going to do the special after we get the letter from YouTube. So I'll apply to join the YouTube whatever, and then once they like tell me I'm in, then we'll have a celebration stream, and then Nicholas and maybe Tom can be mods until they fuck it up and get banned. No, I have absolute faith in you both that you'll be excellent mods for the channel, and you certainly both deserve it in terms of being like really good supporters of the channel and stuff. So thanks guys. Both Tom and Nicholas, you've been really staunch. You're like here like every single stream, and yeah, I really appreciate it. And I think everyone else kind of finds you guys pretty entertaining as well, so that's cool. So yeah, so we park ourselves here, we start recruiting whatever. Doesn't matter what you recruit, just whatever. And then hopefully this guy should attack us. And then hopefully we'll get some of these new ancillaries. We can check it out. How long do you think it'll be before they make them one of the sisters invisible? Yeah, I'd pay for it. Well, I would. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get a mod that made it just Arahan only. It'd be cool. It's like just Arahan. We don't need Naestra. I like Throg's lore, good character. Yeah, Throg's pretty cool. Did we? No, that didn't work. Oh. Okay, so yeah, there's like, yeah, we couldn't get far enough in. If we could have gotten, because you gotta like, if you get to about here and then you start recruiting, then the we can maybe do it. Actually, we could maybe still do it. If we go like here. We'll probably lose the battle. That's the only problem. You're gonna go to do it on turn one, otherwise they're gonna have an extra unit. They're gonna have an extra turn of recruitment on you. See, if they had attacked me last round, it would have been pretty even. Whereas now they're gonna have 3 more units, so it's gonna suck. See you, Jamie Dodger. Thanks for your support, man. Appreciate it. If I'm a mod with him, I can just unban them afterwards. Who are we banning? I'm counting on you, Nicholas, says Moxie. What are you counting on? What are you guys talking about? I'll ban all the Slaneshis. So it's going to be like 2 different tribes of the Slaneshis and the Khornite. Time to get a dragon. Yeah, exactly. Except I think we're going to lose the fight because we don't have enough dudes. But yeah, we can give it a crack. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out too well because I wanted to show off the ancillaries, but that requires us to actually like not like win the fight. We don't get ancillaries by like losing.
Chaos Marauders! For the Blood God!
This dragon doesn't seem to want to do anything too much. Oh yeah, see these wolves. So like they come in here, they do like a fair bit of damage. Oh shit, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of there. But yeah, they seem, yeah, the dragon's kind of ruining it. Never mind. Well yeah, see how much damage they did? They pretty much did a heap of damage to this unit, and then they just basically just didn't take any damage themselves. So they're like, yeah, they're kind of good in that regard now. If the dragon hadn't have like wrecked them, it would have been probably pretty good.
More ground! Doing it!
Here we go. So they're not really taking much damage. Done a fair chunk. Look at this. They're chunking them pretty good. Oh, now they're starting to do a bit of damage. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. You can kind of like if you just do the impact damage only, I feel like if you micro it heaps, you can maybe, you know, maybe get something out of it. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this battle anyway, so that's not really a good example of anything. Yeah, the whole strat doesn't really work anymore. That sucks, because I made a video about it, and now the strat doesn't work. The other strat, the 3-turn one that I actually did in the video should work still, but the like 1-turn alternate one that I said in the description, I guess doesn't work anymore. It's a bit of shit. Oh yeah, Troy's wrecking this guy out. That's good. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this. Alright, let's just pretend that didn't happen. We'll just put the patch notes back up again. Boom. What battle? But anyway, yeah. So I wouldn't mind checking out a Naestra campaign and just seeing how good those new ancillaries are, whether they actually make Naestra good or not. There's also Repance. Repance is no longer missing her top line skill Lionhearted, and she no longer has access to Lewin's unique Hippogriff skill. So I'm thinking about doing a Repance. That means it's time to go to work. Yeah. Dale's ready for the alarm. Treatment have been milked. Yeah. All right, we only got 10 minutes. So we're going to quickly. I think there was not really much else I wanted to. Not really much else I wanted to point out. Alistair's unique trait now probably reduces upkeep of all Tracer units. That wasn't a really big deal to me. It's more about getting more damage to them. But yeah, Eltharian's break once the wall skill gives them more applies armor benefit to Mistwalkers, which is cool. Oh yeah, settlement abandonment. Didn't really show that off, but I wonder if you can abandon your last settlement. We should try that out. So yeah, so now you can. Yeah, so this doesn't work. It seems to be bugged. The 3%, but that might actually make Archeon good. New settlement abandonment feature. It's now possible for players to abandon settlements via their new button that can be found in the mousing over settlements building chain. Settlements marked for abandonment will be raised at the start of the player's next turn. So you still have that thing where you try and abandon it, and then they come and siege you, and then that means that you can't do it anymore. But that's cool. We'll see if we can. Yeah, you win. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the 3-turn one will still work. The 3-turn one that I put the guide up for. So that's good. Can we abandon it? No, I don't think we can abandon this one because it's the last settlement we own. If we go into Eltharian's campaign, we should be able to abandon. Tom says, "I'll punch your brain out the back of your head." That's like, I don't know. I guess that's a bit. It's not a very nice thing to say, but it was pretty funny, so I had to read it out. I'll punch the brain out the back of your head. How many subs we got now? Have we gone back down again? Oh no, I can't tell now. That's right, because it's over 1K. So we've got 1,000 or slightly more, perhaps. We don't know. And spill your innards so you look like a fucking plague bearer. That's what Tom says. We're all hallucinations in Tom's head. I'm happy that Mad's money has second generation benefits. Before, it was objectively worse than a lifespan. Now it's more or less 50-50. Oh, okay, so yeah, do you reckon, Nurgle, now you would actually use Mazdamundi instead of a lifespan if you were doing like a like dinosaur stack or whatever? All right, yeah, I think we're running out of time. I pretty much got to wrap the stream up now, guys. So, I might have to just yeah, I might have to maybe we can do a quick story time to finish it off. The story's not really, it's a bit too long. Alright, we'll do a quick one. It's probably a bit of a shit one, but it'll do the job. It'll give Juno a story. So, we're gonna get the camera off. Oh, that means it's really close to work time. Alright, quick story, then we're out. Okay, so this one, it's about an Astartes, a space marine that's been tasked with an inquisitorial secondment. So basically, his chapter owes allegiance to an inquisitor, and he needs some space marines to do a particular mission. This particular sergeant, this particular space marine sergeant, has been advised that due to the nature of the mission, he's going to be mind wiped afterwards, and so he keeps it. He decides to keep a journal to send a message to himself, like his future self, that's going to be mind wiped and have no memories. So yeah, this section, he's I'll just do it anyway. Honor your war gear. Your weapon's name is Redemptor. It once belonged to Brother Sergeant Calgorn and then Sergeant Galvanus. After him, this venerable bolt gun was borne by Adamus and then Sergeant Muro. Many great warriors have borne this weapon in battle before you. When time allows, you would do well to go to the archives and study the deeds of these men, that you better understand the legacy that you inherit. This is an ancient weapon of fine craftsmanship. It has been the doom of many thousands of foes. Its machine spirit is mighty, but it can be temperamental at times. You must pay special attention to the rites of cleansing and perform them more often than the instructor sergeant dictates, lest it choke on its own fury and grow silent. Your left pauldron once belonged to Malasar. Feel the surface of the scroll work where your name is printed below the chapter heraldry. Beneath the paint, you can feel his name engraved in the ceramite. He fell on an unnamed world at the edge of the galaxy, fighting at the behest of the Inquisition. I do not know what killed him, or where. The Ordo Malleus tell us only that he died with honor, and not enough of him remained to be reclaimed for the chapter. Only this piece of him remains. He was a member of your squad. He fought by your side for many years. He was a humble warrior, not given to pride or braggatry, but he was fearless and fierce, and fought always with honor. He was one of the greatest warriors I have known, and did not deserve to die unsung in some unremembered war. You will bear his war gear forever, and your deeds will honor him, just as serving alongside him has honored you. You must never allow this piece of armor to become sullied. I mean, you must mind that the artificers repair it always with great care. I don't know if Medelis will serve you again. Perhaps he will become the servant of another of your battle brothers in your absence. He's a chapter serf and a craftsman of great skill. He has tended your battle gear for many years and has great affection for each and every piece. Seek him out during your times of reflection, and he will tell you the history of every plate and seal, every cable and bolt. Beneath the surface of the paint and within the very material of the ceramite are scars and welds that tell the story of your deeds and the deeds of those that came before you. Reflect on this, and you truly reflect on the meaning of service to the Emperor. So yeah, there's your story, Juno, and that comes right up to 9 o'clock, so I gotta go to work now. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks heaps for getting us to 1,000, and thanks for everyone subscribed, and thanks for being here with the for the 1,000. Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks guys. Oh, and we need to do a host. So yeah, so we've got a fair few people in the chat right now. So yeah, I'll just is Great Book Grudges streaming now? Yep, so Great Book Grudges is streaming right now. He's streaming Throughout the Unclean DLC, in the DLC. So if you want to just jump over to another stream and keep watching some more Warhammer, click on Great Book of Grudges. Send him a hi from me, and thanks to him for jumping into the chat, and he gave us a host a while back as well. So so thanks heaps to Great Book of Grudges, and thanks to everyone that subscribed, and yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome. Thanks guys, I'm pretty excited, I'm pretty happy. Thanks heaps. All right, I gotta go to work. We'll see you guys.